It's Friday night, and it's time for Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Happy Friday to ya! Oh, TGIF, like wow.
Wow.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Friday night Tape Talk with
Rob and the Captain.
I gotta take a wee.
Jibba jabbing.
I would have just got my nipples out.
Double whammy, bang.
I'm gonna puke.
You betcha.
Oh, it's hot stream on stream action.
I had a good chuckle. I enjoyed that.
What am I doing on a hot air balloon? Who am I, the Wizard of Oz?
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain.
Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
They're masturbating with mackerel?
It looks like poo.
I like to dip my marinara sauce in other marinara sauce.
Fart noise. Oh, I like butt stuff.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain. It's Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. And now, here's Rob from Rob's Vintage Video and Captain Adam from Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain.
Yeah. Welcome, tapeoids and tapeettes.
Tapeheads.
Friday. It's a Friday night tape talk with Rob and the Captain that makes it happen.
Yeah.
Captain Adam.
I've been known to make it happen. Sure.
He makes
But I
it
should
happen.
say that you're Rob. You're Rob that makes it throb.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little, whatever. That is what it is. Hey, Puma's here.
Hello, Auntie Puma.
Auntie Puma.
Auntie Puma.
Cap, how you doing, buddy? How's it going?
You know what? If I was any better, I'd be you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about as happy as a puppy with two Peters.
That sounds a little happier than me, I think.
Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or some kind of mania. I don't know. Maybe it is some kind of mental disorder, but I'm in a pretty good mood. I don't know how happy a puppy with two Peters would be. To me, it seems like that would be a pain. Fine with...
Or very, very happy. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure how to gauge it.
I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with the one. I'm fine with one. I don't know about you. I don't need two. Do you need
No,
two?
I definitely don't want two.
No.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Get two women? And that ain't going to happen because one is enough.
You're already tripping over it as it is. You don't need two to trip over it. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure the Captain has an official rank. Well, look at this guy coming in here and chiming in with his 2 cents.
It's 2 cents.
Questioning the ranks of this Captain.
I am certified. I am actually a legit minister. I am a captain. I can marry people.
Captain, you better talk to your buddy here.
I know, Gareth. What's up? He comes in here just throwing shade.
Coming in here he's throwing people around and shit.
He's doubting my credentials as a ship captain.
2 pence.
2 pence. Oh. Well, it's about 4 pence now.
Well. He put it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he didn't throw his 2 cents. He threw his 2 pence in.
That's right. It's 2 pence in the ring. 2 pence.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Hi, Gareth.
I didn't do the conversion, Gareth. It's my bad.
Yeah, the conversion. Get the conversion chart out.
Yeah.
Hello, Gareth.
What's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Big G man. Well, yo, everyone! I saw Superman. It was a great movie. Big Tony's here, and he saw Superman.
It's good. Another Superman movie.
I mean, I'm going to watch it, but I'm not running to watch it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, when it's that click length, when I can just click on it and it plays, then I'll watch it.
Yeah, there's too many Supermans. I mean,
too many goddamn letdowns and shit. You know, like I don't want to get hyper and.
Yeah, but Tony, no, I have heard that one was pretty good. So I'm sure if it becomes readily available, I might take a peek at it, but I'm not going to go see it.
It's like it's like the new Fantastic Four. You know, you have a little bit of PTSD from the old one. And you're like, I don't want to watch this shit.
No, you don't want to watch that shit.
But it looks kind of cool, and I mean, I only saw like a brief little bit of the trailer and stuff, and it looked kind of cool. So I mean, like I said, when it's easy to watch, I'll watch it, and then I'll be like, oh shit, maybe I should have saw that in the theater.
Yeah, well, you know, when it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, that's, you know, we can all armchair quarterback there. It's like, oh wow, this, you know, I didn't have to pay down to watch this movie. But you know what, going to the theater, that's a big deal. That's a big thing. And
I love going to the theater. I don't know about you, but I super enjoy it. I just don't like going to see movies I don't like. Right? I want to see good
exactly.
movies.
Well, my point is though, to me anymore, the reward versus risk is too high. Like it's like there's too much risk.
That's
You
the
know,
thing. That's the thing.
you
And
go in there.
most of the time, I end up missing out. Like I would have
Mhm.
loved to have seen Maverick in the theater.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen Maverick.
I still haven't.
It's
However,
great.
it was in the theater for like almost a year. Like they just kept it in
Yeah, and I
theater.
didn't even go because I didn't. I thought like for the longest time, I thought it was probably shit. And then eventually,
Uh-huh.
when it was easy for me to watch, I watched it, and I'm like, holy shit, I love this movie.
Right. Should have saw it in the theater.
Yes.
It's not like they didn't give you a chance. They gave
Yeah, I
it was
know.
in there for a long time because it
And
was just
then
making.
recently, um, I don't know if you've seen this either, but the new Twisters,
Okay.
with starring the same dude who played like the Iceman kind of role from Maverick, the
Okay.
young blonde dude. I think his name was Hangman in the Maverick movie.
Hangman.
Yeah, he plays the dude in the new Twisters movie, and you know what, man, because I saw the first one in theater, the first Twister
Hmm.
with Bill Paxton and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I saw it, I was like, you know what, for nostalgia's sake, I probably would have wanted to see this in the theater, but I said it's probably going to be shit, so I didn't.
Hmm.
I watched it at home and laying in bed, and I watched it, and I was like, God damn, I love this movie. I should have went and seen this in the theater. Shit.
Man, what a loser.
Mhm. Myself, man, I hate myself for a
Yeah.
while after that. I'm like,
Yeah, I think I saw the first Twister in the theater. Pretty sure I did at the Long Meadow Theater for 75 cents. Pretty
mhm.
sure I saw that. The best scene in that movie is when they're eating like that meal. That's man, that's
Yeah,
great.
they're all having like gravy and mashed potatoes and
Oh,
steak for breakfast.
I mean, you're telling. I mean, my God. I mean, that's a instant arousal on my part. I don't
That's a
know
good
about
part.
you.
That's a
Hmm.
good part. I enjoyed that movie for what it was back then. You know, like it was a good action movie. You know, like especially when it comes to tornadoes. That you didn't have many
Hmm.
tornado movies to.
No, no, no. And this is like right at the right when like disaster movies were becoming in vogue. Like it was sort of
Yeah,
like the first of many more to come. And you know,
yeah,
because
it was
after that
after
you had
window.
like Volcano, and you had Dante's Peak, and then you had you know um, Anal Gasm 3.
Independence
It's
Day.
you know
Independence Day. I saw in the theater as well.
me too. I saw it with my dad.
Mhm. Oh yeah, did you?
Hmm. Yep.
The only movie I ever seen with my father, and well, I mean, apparently my father took me to see Star Wars, the first Star Wars, The New Hope, when it opened when I was like 3 years old. Apparently,
Yeah, I'm sure you remember
yeah,
that.
but
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't remember that. But apparently, he took me to see that movie. But
Uh,
I mean, the only one I can recollect is we saw my brother and my father. We saw the Last Crusade, Indiana Jones.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that was
89.
that was the only one I saw with my mother. I saw Bloodsport for my like 12th or 13th birthday. One of those two.
You went with your mom to go see Bloodsport in the theater?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow, that's hardcore, man.
My mother was a huge movie fan, so
Yeah. Mm.
well, yeah.
I mean,
That's
apparently I was there. I was there to see Empire Strikes Back when it first came out of the drive-in. I was an infant. I guess they couldn't find a babysitter. They just took me. I mean, what was I going to do? I mean, I didn't do anything. I just slept. But I was there, so technically, I did see Empire Strikes Back when it first came out.
well, that's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
there.
Technically, I
Yeah.
saw A New Hope, but
Yeah. Hmm.
as far as I know, I'm told this. So that's
You
all I
told
can
it. Yeah, it could be when the
I
New
can't
Hope.
remember.
Oh, it was. Oh, you went to go see Car Wash. That's what we went to go see.
So hopefully, my parents didn't lie to me.
Mhm.
I assume that it's correct information, but you never know, right?
Well, it's a weird thing to lie about too. Like why
Yeah,
would you
like
lie? There's no point. There's
exactly.
no point. There's nothing to cover up. There's no reason to lie.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's what you call a careless lie. That's what that is. Like just lying for the sake of it.
yeah, well, I
I
don't
doubt
think
they lied.
I was probably there.
Yeah, they didn't lie to it to you. Lied to it.
So, yay me! I was there. I saw Star Wars.
Yeah, that's right. He was there. He's one of the OG's kids. Well, I
Well,
tell
let's
you
see.
what. Speaking of Last Crusade, that was summer of '89. What a summer to go to the movies. I mean, that's back when movies meant something. Damn it! When you went to the theaters, you got an experience.
Mhm,
Then Last Crusade came out that year. Of course,
mhm.
Batman came out that year. Ghostbusters 2 came out that year. Karate Kid Part 3 came out that. Well, you know,
Well,
still,
you did good for a minute. For a while, you were doing
yeah.
okay. Though.
I mean, still, like, for a marquee, like that was having all those movies in the theater at once was incredible. You know what I mean? Just what a year. I mean, Karate Kid Part 3 on its face, like just the name is like, oh wow, it's exciting. But then you watch it, like, oh wow, this is
Not as good as the other two, but
no, this is not good. This is not good. So
now you hear what's in the theater, and you're like, I don't want to see anything here.
no, I don't want to see a damn thing. I don't want to see anything. I certainly don't want to see the people that go. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay $17 for a ticket just to sit through a movie that everyone's talking through. That's another thing I don't understand. Why are you talking through? You pay for the ticket too, bro. Like, what are you just here to waste money? I don't understand. You know?
Like, you got nowhere else to go. You're just hanging out.
Yeah, it's like you paid too. Like, what? What are you talking through the movie for? I don't understand. Everybody should be damn quiet. Like, just you paid almost $20 for a seat, and you want to be yapping? You want to be yapping?
What's going on? Big Larry's here.
Hey, Larry.
My main man.
Still haven't watched that damn video you did about the Van Helsing figure.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either, but
I still haven't watched it.
I will watch it. He says it's better than the next Karate Kid.
No, and I will fight you over that because I think the next Karate Kid is superior to Part 3. The next Karate Kid is what we should have got instead of Part 3. That's what I think. I think next Karate Kid is the sequel we needed, in my opinion.
You heard it here first, there, Big Lar.
Yeah.
Captain's letting you know.
But of course, if you don't like it, that's fine too. I just like it because I hesitated so long on watching the next Karate Kid because I just thought automatically, I assumed it was going to stink. And I just watched it maybe a couple months ago, and I was very, very impressed. And, so that's why I kind of have
You did the research.
Heartfelt feeling about that film. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm glad I gave this movie a chance because, man, I mean, it's been out since, 94? And I just now watched it. What are you doing the old switcheroo for?
Switched you up so that you didn't have the comments fucking with you.
Oh, that's all right. I don't care.
Plus, I can see. I like looking at you this way and then looking back that way.
Well, it's like reverse order. It's Rob and the Captain. Now it's the Captain and Rob.
Ah, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, sorry. It's not my PSD, but my PS4. not my PS4. My OCD.
PS3, your OCD.
Yeah, my PS3.
Okay.
Oh man.
Omnicore OCD.
Yeah.
Omnicore. What is it? ODC. What's the company from RoboCop?
Oh yeah, Omnicore OCP.
OCP. That's it.
Yeah.
Omnicore Products or whatever.
Yeah, I think is it this? I don't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Larry is saying, I do have a theory that 3 should have had Daniel more hardened after fighting to the death and the near-death experience that with the storm in Part 2. That's correct. He should have been a little bit of tougher.
Yeah, I tell you, because in Part 3, Part 3, Daniel is pretty much totally unrelatable. He's like a weenie. You actually don't like him. You're like, man, this guy's a wiener. Total wiener. It's like, man, don't take that bonsai tree off that cliff that Miyagi planted there. Like, what are you doing, dude? And what happens to it? And what happens to it? It gets destroyed, and they have to fix it, and it's a big deal. Okay, thanks, Daniel. Yeah, thanks, Daniel. You're helping so much.
What a bucket of turds.
Yeah, a shithead.
Omni Consumer Products. That's it.
Oh, there you go. OCP. You down with OCP?
You down with OCP? Yeah, you know me.
Man, was that song big or what when it came out?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of another line, but it didn't come to me quick enough. So, it's Friday, number 24.
Number 24.
24 in the books, baby.
24.
Okay. Does it feel like it's 24 to you?
No, it doesn't actually.
Does that seem like a small number or a big number to you when you think about it?
I haven't decided yet. I think here's what it is. To me, it seems like we haven't done 24 of them because it just seems like we just started doing these again, I should say, for the second time. But on the other hand, 24 does seem like a rather minuscule number.
Yeah.
But I guess it isn't really in the scheme of things.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking too. It's like it's only 24, like 24 Fridays. That's it, or is that a lot, or is it not a lot?
Yeah, I mean, we've done them for 24 Fridays straight. Well, at least I have.
Oh, sorry.
uh, well, no, technically you were here. You showed up later on via satellite.
Yeah, I did my best. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Larry
so
says,
yeah,
"Nice, 24 weeks is crazy. How fast it goes gone by." Yeah,
yeah. I
that's what I'm
don't
saying.
like
It's
it.
like I'm trying to figure out if it seems a lot or if it's not a lot to me. I don't know.
I mean, I'm going to go say I don't know. I'm going to say it's a lot because it is. I mean, like say if you had like 24 herpes sores, that would be a lot, right? I mean, like
That'd be fucking shitload.
yeah. But
Yeah,
if you
for
had
sure.
like if you had 20, but however, if you had $24, yeah, that's
It's
not
not
too
a
much.
lot.
You
It's
know,
not that much. Yeah.
it's a tank of gas. It's helpful, but not a lot. So really, I guess it's what you're gauging it on. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because if you had like 24 peanut butter cups, that's a lot.
That is a lot. That's a lot.
But if you had 24 French fries, not so much.
Not so much. No, no.
Hmm.
24 French fries. I never counted my I never counted my French fries in my life. Have you ever counted your French fries?
Never.
It's always just some random amount.
Can you imagine 24 French fries in your mind? How much does that sound like a box of fries or not? I don't
It
know.
doesn't sound like a lot to me. Like it sounds like I'm getting ripped off. That's what it sounds like. Unless they're really big. Unless they're really big. I don't know.
Yeah, well, potato wedges or something like that.
Yeah, potato wedges. Now those are things I can only eat like maybe two of, and then I'm just like, oh my god, I just ate a half a potato.
Yeah, they usually give you like what something like that. They usually give you a serving of like 2 or 3, I guess.
Yeah, they're huge, man. They're not fries at all. Is Larry the only one in the chat? He's just blowing it up, man. Thanks, Larry. Thanks
Now,
for
how
being
do you deal with a half fry or quarter size fry?
here. I don't know. Like, how would you count that? I guess you'd count it as a quarter or a half. You have to, go into fractions. Unfortunately,
It might be a slow Friday tonight. It seems to be only 2 people watching, and Larry's half of that. So
okay, all right. Well, this blows. Thanks a
yeah,
lot, Larry. Thank you for being here.
yeah, thank you for being here, like as always,
Yeah.
Larry. You know
Yeah.
that goes without saying. I guess
Yeah.
we should say it, but if we don't
Well,
say it, hopefully you know that it goes without saying.
yeah. Well, Larry, I noticed on your post you shared this link earlier, and you said something about a pop-up stream. You can either tell us about it now, or you can wait till some more people float in the chat. So there's actually more of an audience to promote it. But let us know. Excuse me. When is your pop-up stream gonna pop up?
Yes, that's what inquiring minds want to know.
I do. Mm-hmm.
And also, you reminded me of something I want to tell you while it's fresh in my brain.
Okay.
I did have to. I did alter the video a little bit, the new tape
Okay.
off video,
All right.
only because like I don't know if you noticed, but it has like about a good 4 seconds or so of just black at the end.
Yes, I'm an abstract artist. Okay, I'm an artist. All right.
Well, I cut that, and then I threw a fart noise at the end.
Okay, that's fine. Well, like it hangs in there because there's like an echoing, like there's a sustained dramatic noise.
Mhm.
I just thought it was good, but yeah, you're cool if you want to. No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
but I trimmed it up a bit, and
Yeah.
I bumped up the noises a little bit, so that it
cool.
sounds cool, and it
That's good.
ends with our signature.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you didn't have to do that, like as long as I'm doing this right.
I didn't have to, you know. I just thought when I downloaded it straight to StreamYard, right, and then I did a trial run with it,
Mm-hmm.
and when I played it after the whole it did take everything, and then it just kind of like as it trailed off, it just was black for a bit.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, it's probably a little too long, so I trimmed it up.
I'm an artiste, man.
I know. So that's why I let you know. I just, no offense, and I don't let you know. I had to alter it a little bit, but
No, yeah, that was just.
I respect the artist's vision. So
that's just some sustain from whatever sound effect that was to make it more dramatic pause, dramatic blackness.
Drama's good.
Dramas, yeah, I'm sure you would. Sure you would.
Sure they would.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It might be right after you gents finish up, or sometime after. I'm surprised you caught that in the post, Cap.
Uh-huh.
It will just be a pop-up chit chat stream.
Well, I mean, I don't know why you're surprised, Larry. I do read your posts. I know you're probably used to people not reading people's posts, and they just say they do.
Yes.
Oh man, I totally like your channel, man. Even though I don't watch any of your videos, bro, but keep up the good work. You know, you get that a lot, don't you, Rob?
Yes. Well, we
Yeah, I'm
don't.
sure
Captain and I don't. We don't subscribe to that. And Captain and I, if we like something, it's because we watch the shit.
Yeah. So yeah, of course I read your post, Larry. Larry, damn it!
I did not see the post, Larry.
See, we're honest. Also, we're honest here. We're honest. Honest.
Well, I just haven't. I've been listening to music for the past little bit and drinking beverages and
Sure.
things of that sort. So
yeah, just like I said, Larry. I haven't watched that video. I think it's weeks old now. So I'm not gonna lie to you and say, "Oh, Larry, totally caught your new video. Great, man. That's great, man. I really support small channels, man." Like I'm not doing that. Like if I don't watch them, I don't watch something. I'm not gonna lie to you and blow smoke up your ass, and just to make myself look like some kind of trendy douchebag.
that's right.
I'm on the cutting edge of new YouTube channels, bro. This is a great horror community. Like, no, get fuck off.
I support
Fuck
everybody.
off.
I support everybody.
Fucking liars. You don't support shit. You support yourself. Yeah. But yeah, Larry, I will get to that video.
Yeah, Captain Spitting Fire.
I will get to that video, Larry. I promise. I just don't know why I haven't watched it yet. I've been busy. Been busy getting swamp ass.
People get busy, man. Sometimes people get busy. Let's get busy.
Yeah, let's get busy.
Sometimes people get busy. You know what I mean? Like as long as you get around to is supporting as much as you can and showing the love, that's all that matters.
I can't remember if I shared. Did I share it? I can't remember if I shared it or not. Usually, I share them automatically, just mainly to like hold like a placeholder for myself to watch it later, or just like share the word. It's like it works both ways. I don't remember if I shared it or not. Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Bookmark it, so to speak.
Yeah, bookmark it. Even though I can look it up in my view history, but you see my excitement level changed dramatically in that video, Captain. Well.
His excitement level.
Wonder what that means. Now I'm intrigued. Does that mean the figure sucks?
I'm watching it right after this stream. I'm on that video.
Yeah. I know that movie blows. You ever watch the horror of Dracula? The Hammer Films one, the first one?
Yeah, I have it.
Movie sucks. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't know if it's a Hammer one I have.
Yeah.
I do have the Horror of Dracula. It might be
That's Hammer. That's the first Dracula Hammer film. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
It's Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. Yeah, that movie sucks.
Yeah, right. Christopher Lee, I do have it. Yes. Yeah, it's not great.
It's like there's a scene where like Dracula's running away. Like Dracula doesn't run. Like what is he running for? He's running like a little girl.
Yeah.
That's just like that's just really. I just think it's a really poorly done movie.
Dracula.
One of those films that I think is like really overrated.
Like if he's got to flee, he's got to turn into a bat or a wolf or something.
I would think so. Or we're missed.
Run away.
He's like running like
float away or something like Larry that floats away or do something like you didn't run away. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I mean I know it's it's an iconic film. It's more iconic than it is watchable. I should say that. I mean, you got Peter Cushing as Van Helsing, and of course Christopher Lee as Dracula. Probably the second most recognizable Dracula. Maybe even tied with Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? When I think of Dracula, especially if I'm young, if I try to think early Draculas, you know what comes to my mind?
What?
And it's because of my mother. What's his name there? The super tanned guy.
Oh, George Hamilton?
Yes. Well, I can picture that. I can close my eyes and picture. I remember that being on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I think my mother enjoyed that movie or something because I for some reason it stands out.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's been a lot of Dracula flicks, and most of them are not good. I'm going to say basically all of them are not good. I think the only good one is Bram Stoker's Dracula, which in a sense is Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. So it's Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula. So yeah, I think that's the best one. Even the Universal one, Bela Lugosi, I think is actually shit. To tell you the truth, I think all those early Universal monsters are shit. Like those movies are just shit. I think they're boring. They're overrated. They're overhyped. They're like, I don't understand why anybody. The Wolfman, especially the Wolfman, I that's the biggest letdown. One of the biggest letdowns in movie history for me is the Wolfman. I don't get it. Like it was boring. Like the guy, like he changes into the Wolfman and he's wearing different clothes. Like that's what? Okay. There's like a scene where he changes, like he's in it he's like, oh man, I'm changing and I'm so hot and uncomfortable. So he takes all of his clothes off except for like his wife beater and like his I guess his shorts. Then the next scene he's the Wolfman and he's wearing clothes. Like he's wearing slacks and like a button down shirt.
Yeah, he stopped and picked up something.
Yeah, I guess yeah, being a werewolf means you become more stylish. I don't know.
I haven't dabbled with a whole lot of those older movies recently, except for, and I'm going to say this on Larry's behalf, is The Creature from the Black Lagoon. I actually enjoy that movie.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's that's like probably the last one of that classics. You know what I mean?
I've watched that movie several times, and I enjoy it. So the other ones I'm not too familiar with, and
it's.
I'll take your word for it because you know what you're talking about for the most part. So,
I mean, like Dracula is just like it was like surprisingly just dull, and I don't understand what the big hype is. I think it was just came out at the right time, and at that time, that's what people wanted to see, and you don't see much. That's all you needed.
The Bela Lugosi one you're talking about?
Yeah.
It's. I mean, I guess you can say it's kind of slow. I actually I didn't hate it. I think the visuals look pretty cool. A lot of times the way he looks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not arguing that he's not a great or wasn't a great Dracula. Totally is. I mean, he's definitely who comes to mind when you think of Dracula. But I mean, I just think I don't know, the movie just very lackluster to me. The Mummy, probably the most boring thing I've ever watched in my life, except for like the first 10 minutes was great. But then after that, it's like, what?
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one because that one I did put on and I end up turning it off.
Yeah, it's the funny part about that is everybody knows the image of the mummy of like like the bandaged guy, the creepy bandaged guy walking around. But like in that movie, you only see that for probably not even 2 minutes, not even 1 minute.
Yeah,
like when at the beginning where he gets awoken and like he walks out of the crypt and the guy sees it and he's like it's the greatest reaction in horror movie history was he just like laughs hysterically because what are you going to do if you saw something like that? What would you do? You know what I mean? Like that's how you would react. You would like just laugh hysterically because
most likely
you just it would just drive you insane. Like what did I just see?
Like scratching my head on what the fuck is.
So I mean, but like so that iconic mummy imagery of like the bandaged undead cursed being like that's only in that movie for not even a minute. Like the rest of it is like Boris Karloff looking like a Moroccan tour guide with his like fez hat and I will show you around the city and show you sights.
Professor's here. Big Josh is here saying hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
We got our nice crew going on. We got some backup for Larry. Professor Josh.
A professor says he put his clothes on because back then they were more decent folk, or could have been cold outside and he didn't want to get sick.
Professor, he's a werewolf. He was covered in fur. Okay, don't make excuses for him. Okay, don't make excuses.
Even Larry says he does find the Mummy boring. It is Mummy is a hard one to get through.
Yeah, that's it. It was a hard one to get through. And Frankenstein again.
Captain just shit on all the classics. I mean, different strokes for different horror folks.
Yep. Sorry, I'm not shitting on him. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. Yeah.
But I like the Emotep Mummy movie.
Yeah. Oh, you mean with Brendan Fraser?
I love that movie. I love I don't like the third one. The second one I semi-enjoy, but the first one I really like.
Yeah, the first one I thought was okay. I saw that in the theater again. The second one that's too action movie-y. It's just like too.
The Mummy and the Monkey. She's like, it's the 1930s. I had to work up to the scary monster parts.
I'm not arguing that. I'm not saying that. That's fine. I just think it was just weird, especially in the Wolfman, where it was like I said, he didn't have any clothes on. Then suddenly he's a werewolf and he's wearing a full, outfit. Like he just changed, and
It's slow moving for sure, but still enjoyable. New movies today are all gore and stuff blowing up for short attention. But yeah, I agree. I agree
with that totally. All the pace definitely changed. I mean, I like the Hammer. I like the Hammer films. They're slow paced, but they're I actually think they're pretty engaging. Like just like the classic Universal stuff, I just didn't get to get too much out of them. I should say the best one though is The Bride of Frankenstein and The Son of Frankenstein. Those are great films. But I would say that like the Frankenstein, I didn't like that very much. Like basically the Wolfman, the Mummy, Frankenstein, and Dracula. Wasn't a fan of them. Though I was a fan of the Spanish Dracula. Have you ever seen the Spanish version of Dracula? It's a Universal Pictures film as well. Came out right around the same time. There was a Spanish Dracula. Yeah.
Espanol.
Yeah.
Hammer is great.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of style. Let me see here.
Tom Cruise Mummy, the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to watch that one too. That's another one I stopped halfway through. I was like,
yeah, I couldn't. I'd rather watch the Boris Karloff one. To be honest with you. Yeah.
Larry says Frankenstein meets the Wolfman was solid.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was okay. Again, like the Wolfman never got his own sequel, did he? He never got the Wolfman 2 or Wolfman or Bride of Wolfman. It was always like he had to rely on other monsters to carry him through. Like Wolfman never got his respect.
Yeah, he always had to hang out with someone else to double it up.
Yeah, because it was Wolfman. Of course, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. And then it was it House of Frankenstein or House of Dracula that was next, and then House of Frankenstein or House of Dracula, and then where Wolfman was in that all those films, but none of those films really have his name in it except for Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. And he doesn't even have top billing. Frankenstein gets top billing in that, so it's like man, nobody gave any love to the Wolfman.
Poor dude, eh?
Yeah, it's just, man.
Hey, the Wolfman got nards too, man, and that's not right.
Yeah, I think a werewolf is a great monster archetype, and I never thought it got the respect it deserved.
I happen to know a drunken werewolf, and I think he's pretty quick.
That is true. There is a drunken werewolf out there.
There is a drunken werewolf, yeah.
I haven't heard from him in a while.
He might be too drunk. You never know.
Now he's in a gutter somewhere.
He might sober up one day.
Yeah.
I heard he's thinking of it, so.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on back there? My lights are changing by themselves. I don't know what's happening there.
I mean, and the thing about like the classic monster movies, what the Mummy and the Monkey were saying about the pacing. Now I understand that, and I know things were different back then. And I never really want to make it sound like that's where I'm coming from, because I don't particularly like new gore flicks and explosions. I don't like those kind of flicks either. I think that's a bit too much. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a perfect horror flick because it doesn't show anything, but it scares you enough. You know what I mean? But those classic monster movies, I know it was like at the time they were great, but like I don't know. To me, I just think they're just a bit overhyped, and they're not my favorite films. I appreciate them very much, and I understand the pacing was what it is back then. Of course, there's a lot of mood building, but I didn't appreciate them.
Mummy Impossible is by far the worst.
Mummy Impossible, yeah. Yeah, man.
Your thoughts on Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein?
Love it. I love it. I love the Meet the Monster series of those. Great.
Female mummy definitely caught my attention, Professor, but once Cruise got involved, it was instant pass.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cruise is, I don't know. I like him, but in a mummy movie, I don't know. That's like Matthew Broderick in a Godzilla film.
It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why people like them, and I certainly like the imagery. I like the fact that we think of monsters and we think of these films and the imagery that they give us. But again, like I said about the Mummy, it was like the image we get from a mummy is not even. It's barely in that film. It's only about a minute where he's a mummy, and the rest of it is he's just some I don't know, just some guy with a fez hat on.
Some dude.
Just some dude. Hey, I'm just some dude.
Sorry, I'm smoking.
I noticed. You're not smoking. You're vaping. Vaping, bro.
I'm vaping, dude.
Yeah, big cloud. I can't.
Puffing on some vape, man.
Oh, now we're gonna fight. Bride of Frankenstein was worse. Well, I tell you what, though, I agree with you on that. Because here's why. She's yes.
She's for 2 minutes.
I see what you mean now. Yeah, and also, I thought it was just a strange movie because, like, I guess the first time I saw it was years ago, and like I really wasn't paying attention. I watched it last Halloween again, and I'm like, what? How did I catch this before? Like Mary Shelley, like Elsa Lanchester, she plays Mary Shelley, who's like telling the story in the beginning, which is just a weird way to do that. it's like around the fire with her friends, just telling the story, and but and it's like, okay, so you think she's the bride of Frankenstein, right? So you think that's what was her name? I can't remember. You think it's actually Dr. Frankenstein's fiance, which is what the story is, but it's not. She's just like somebody they found and they knocked her on the head and stole her body in the film. So Elsa Lanchester, who plays the bride of Frankenstein, and Mary Shelley, I mean, isn't the bride of Frankenstein. So they changed that whole thing because, like in the story,
It sounds
it's
like a lot, man. It sounds like a lot.
yeah, it's like in the story, it's Dr. Frankenstein's fiance who becomes the bride of Frankenstein, the monster. So it's kind of like a double play on words.
Right,
Because
right.
as we all know, the monster's name is not Frankenstein. The
No,
doctor's name is Frankenstein.
doctor's name is Frankenstein.
But in that movie, they just like they did it really. I don't know. It was like, why did you do it this way? That's just so stupid. Like, why wasn't she the fiance of Dr. Frankenstein? Instead, it was some other chick who doesn't even get turned into a monster. You know,
Somebody fix it.
that doesn't make any sense because that's who you associate with the bride of Frankenstein. The bride is Elsa Lanchester, and like she's not even not even who's
I don't even. I, know,
whatever.
I can't remember. I don't know when's the last time I watched that movie.
I mean,
I
besides the
have
fact
it somewhere,
they,
yeah.
they changed Dr. Frankenstein's name, from Victor Frankenstein to Henry Frankenstein for some reason because the studio executives thought it sounded softer and it wasn't scary. Henry's a softer and less scary name than Victor, so that's why they changed it.
This one here.
Yep. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I was like, man, I can't believe I didn't notice that before. It's just such a weird thing to do. And of course, Son of Frankenstein. I think Son of Frankenstein is great.
I have Son of Frankenstein down there. Not
Yeah,
back there.
and seriously, could that little boy that's in it who plays his son, could he get any more cute? I mean, that kid is just too damn cute. Like what?
Come on, so we got all kinds of comments going by. I know Professor said something about a hot shot quiz, pop quiz, hot shots. Jigsaw kidnaps you and gives you a choice of seeing 5 silent horror movies or 5 rom-coms.
Uh-huh.
You gonna watch?
Probably rom-coms because silent horror movies freak me the F out. They really freak me out, man.
The Bride was kind of hot. It's on Disney Plus. Werewolf by Night is a style that Universal should have done with their movies.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's like I know if I was a kid back in that time and those movies came out, I went to go see them. I would have been scared brickless. Like I'm sure I would have gotten into it as well. But I just think living off all the hype that they have, through so many decades, it's just like to me, it's like, man, I don't know, man. They just don't seem like they deliver. But it's not the movie's fault. They were made when they were made, and the hype is on us.
That's right.
That's right. Werewolf by Night, huh?
Was solid. Yeah, I saw that on Disney. There, I didn't watch it, but I know there was a lot. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. So,
Professor brings up The Bride. You ever see that movie, Rob?
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh, The Bride. The thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I have it on tape somewhere around here.
I don't.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it, to tell you the truth.
I don't think I have that.
No, I got to watch that this spooky season. I'll break that up. I don't think I've seen it.
I know I've seen it. I watched it back in the day, though. I mean, I'm not thinking of scenes or nothing like that, but I know I've seen it.
Yeah, I think speaking of Frankenstein films, I think really the best one that does the book the most justice is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which is Robert De Niro's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Robert De Niro, like 94, I think it was. That's, even though I still think the casting is extremely weird, like Robert De Niro as the monster. But if you read the book, like it's like that's how it is. Like the monster was actually more human-like than he was in the Universal film. They did that because they thought it would be more interesting as a monster goes. But in the book, he does become intelligent and actually talks, and basically everything that happens in that film is in the book. And of course, they had.
It's just weird seeing Robert De Niro as Frankenstein.
Yes, it is extremely weird, and I'll never get used to that. But they did it who the hell was her name? Helena Bonham Carter played, of course, the bride, and they did that right where she dies and he brings her back to life, and basically because the monster kills her because he wants like a wife.
Remember a lot of names, man.
Yeah.
So
At the expense of forgetting math, of course. I just had to empty out one side of my brain to remember all that. So
I remember some math and no names.
I can count the potato.
Professor likes Werewolves by Night.
Mm-hmm.
What about Frankenstein Unbound? I don't know. What about it?
Is that the Raul Julia one?
John
yeah.
Hurt.
Yeah, John Hurt and Raul Julia. You know what? I haven't seen that yet.
Gomez,
there's a lot of Frankenstein flicks I haven't seen.
Raul Gomez Julia. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Put the Gomez in there. Threw me off.
Well, threw you off.
I did not see that. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
Is that who plays?
I gotta watch.
I don't know if I've seen that.
I believe it's the one that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. The cover is like that eye. You just like the close up of the eye, and it's like a sewn together, like 3 different pupils.
Oh, that sounds familiar now. I'm gonna have to look into that. Have to brush up on my monsters there, spend too much.
They made a lot of Frankenstein flicks, man. A lot of them.
Spend too much time watching crazy, silly '80s movies with a lot of TNA and stuff. And
well, we can't fault you there. There's also been a lot of Dracula films too, as we discussed earlier in the show. You ever see the one with Jack Palance? I think it was a TV movie, but Jack Palance played Count Dracula.
I don't know if I know that one.
I'm number 1.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's how it is, and it's not very good.
Thoughts on Wolf, gents?
Oh, you mean the Jack Nicholson film?
I thought he meant like Wolf Gentleman.
I wish there was a movie called that, but I think he should have put a comma after wolf.
What do you mean, like Werewolf Gentleman? You know,
okay,
like werewolf that wear like 3-piece suit and look at a watch and be like,
oh, it's like the werewolf.
I believe it's midnight hour. I'll go devour somebody right now.
Oh, it's like the werewolf in Werewolves of London from
Wolf Gents.
That song. Oh, his hair was perfect.
Wolf.
Wolf. I think he means the
my watch and then devour your face.
Yeah, some quite so. Wolf. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Wolf. I saw Wolf in the theater when it first came out. That's okay. I watched it again last spooky season. I mean, it was okay. It was one of those things where I was sort of like waiting for it to be over. You know, like one of those. Like halfway through it, I'm like, I'm kind of done with this movie. I'm just kind of waiting for it to end. James Spader in it though. James Spader.
I was just about to say that my man, the Spader's in there. I enjoy that movie because of Spader.
Yeah,
not just because of Spader, but he, pissing on the foot and all that stuff. And there's good scenes, and I love James Spader. And Jack Nicholson he kind of looks like a wolf man a little bit.
Yeah, he does. I mean, definitely. I liked it how they never really went full transformation in that.
No, they don't really have to, man. Just throw some teeth on him. Give him some bottom teeth.
Yeah,
some yellow eyes. His crazy hair. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like at the end they did a full transformation where like you see him walking away. Spoiler alert. When you see like Michelle Pfeiffer turns into a wolf, but you don't see it. But they did.
Me knows I love myself some James Spader, man, and he was pretty good in that one too. So I enjoy that movie. I like that movie. And I'm not the hugest Jack Nicholson fan either. Like I'm not a big fan of The Shining, and I don't really know. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Like, okay, it's not bad, and everybody loves that other gangster movie he did. And I don't even remember the name of it, but I don't like a lot of his movies that people like. But that one I do like.
Well, I know. I'm a fan of Chinatown. Not so much The Two Jakes. I thought The Two Jakes was sort of like a pointless sequel to that.
I never seen Chinatown.
What?
I never seen Chinatown. I have Chinatown, but I've never watched it.
You should watch it. It's a good watch. It's a good movie. Nice noir film. Even though it's not noir because it's in color, but it's the same. You know what I mean?
Obviously, I love Batman and it was Joker.
Well, sure.
Who doesn't? But
yeah. You don't like anger management? You don't like
Departed.
anger?
Everybody loved that kind of shit. I was getting so fed up of like kind of like mobster gangster movies by the time that
Oh,
came out. And
you mean the Departed?
yeah, The Departed. You know, like,
Departed. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a bad movie. I just whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's Scorsese, so it's like, oh, everybody's going to die, like, you know what I mean, except for one character. That's how his films always go, you know.
Yeah, anger management is a good one. I like Sandler, so that helps to go by too. But even that movie, I've watched it maybe if I've only seen the movie once or once and a half or twice, that means it's okay movie, and I enjoyed it for what it was, and I don't really need to revisit it. But when I really like a movie, I watch it a bunch of times. So
yeah. Oh man, Larry, he's going to trigger
Larry
me.
like that Witches of Eastwick.
Going to trigger me. I knew it was coming too. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Fine movie. It's a fine movie, but why the hell is Cher in it? That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Take Cher out and replace her with
Demi Moore.
boom.
Yep.
Same
me.
movie.
I should say me. You replace it with me.
Yeah, Demi Moore or a Cap, either or, interchangeable.
I mean, I know she was still like, she was still pretty much unknown at that time, but it's like, man, if you would put her in that film, or Sigourney Weaver, yeah, that's actually probably a better choice. I should have went with Sigourney Weaver.
Susan Sarandon.
Well, she's already in it
twice, though.
You want two? Two Susan Sarandons. Yeah, I'll take. Give me two Susan Sarandons.
Well, I mean, they do that nowadays. Didn't you see Sinners?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Did you see that new movie Sinners? There, the horror movie with
no,
with that dude there from the Rockies.
No.
Yeah, he plays two. He plays like I think they're like twin brothers. He plays both of them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fun. That's busy.
Yeah, like Tom Hardy did that same thing too. Anyway, so
yeah, with what was that called? What the hell was that movie called?
Yeah, like the Craze and Legend, or I can't remember, whatever. But I think he's done it a few times.
Yeah, Twin Susans.
Twin Susans, yeah, man.
Yeah.
No. Okay, we'll go back to Sigourney Weaver then.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Kind of hard to do that. Like, if they were just like, they played twins in the film, maybe. I don't know.
What about Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep, yeah, I don't know. Never been. I don't know. She was good in Death Becomes Her. Meryl Streep. So I mean, I'm not opposed to Meryl Streep. You know what I mean? I don't know.
What about Murphy Brown?
You mean what's her name?
I don't know her name.
What the hell's her name? I can't think of her name now. I almost said Clarence Boddicker, but that's not right at all.
that would have been hilarious.
That's not her name. Oh, Candice Bergen. Or Candice Bergen? Candice.
Isn't that what's Mickey's name there? Rocky.
That's Burgess Meredith.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Candice Burgess Meredith.
We're getting all fucked up here. Gina Davis.
Yeah, I'll say
Gina Davis would be all right.
That'd be all right too. But again, at that time, she was still pretty much relatively unknown. I mean, I think she did. I don't think she even did Earth Girls Were Easy yet. Like, that was like one of her first major roles. Great film, by the way. Everybody watch Earth Girls Were Easy
with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, and Jim Carrey and Damon Wayans. Yeah.
Best 2 actor effect done is Ernest Goes to Jail. Seamless effect between Ernest and Mr. Nash.
I absolutely 100% agree. And the only thing they had to do to make him look different is just take his hat off. And it was all on Jim Varney. He was a completely different character. Totally different person. All I did was take his hat off.
Goes to show you the testament to the dude, right?
Yep.
So what do you want to do? You feeling like hold on. Larry says facts. Oh, excuse me, let me burp.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
are you ready for a
Yeah!
Yeah, that fart sound works really good too. Yeah.
I don't know if I punched up the storm at the end a little bit. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you noticed, but oh shit, what's going on
Yeah.
over there? Shit shutting down. So yeah, what do you think? You fancy I was gonna do it again, but I just enlarged the screen.
Oh, whoops.
Fucked up my own timing. See that?
Yeah.
So that's what happens when you got too much lubrication on the wheels there, ladies and gentlemen.
And I thought there was no such thing as too much lube.
No.
Oh my God.
Usually there's not, but that sometimes in
Yes, it can.
small little situation there can be.
There's so much. It's just like just slinging against the wall. It's just like getting all over the place.
So let us know what you think about this new tape off intro. If anybody noticed, we Captain added a little second piece to that, which makes it even extra awesome. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's kind of loud because
What, the storm?
yeah, everything. Because give it some
Nah,
warning first.
it's all
I got headphones on. I
Yeah.
think we blew Cabro's ears.
Yeah, we just ruined Professor Macabro. Sorry, Professor. Yeah. Sorry, Professor. We just
Sorry about
broke
that.
him. Well, I tell you what, that's funny too, because that's the first time I've heard it on headphones. So I was just, because I made that on my phone, so I didn't really hear that full surround volume. But it's
Me
fine. I
either.
think it's fine.
Well, it sounds okay to me. I don't have it. I never heard it on headphones. I'm listening to it.
I have it on headphones, and it sounds fine. It's just a lot louder than I remember it being, because you said you heightened the storm effects, but it's very dramatic. It's very dramatic.
Yes, that's what we're going for, right? We're trying to.
Yeah, I think it captures the mood.
We're trying to raise pulses, aren't we?
Yeah, we're trying to raise pulses and nipples.
That's right, Professor.
Mm-hmm.
Professor.
That was just mean, dude. Professor probably just put his earphones back on too. Like, oh man, I think I'm okay. Bam, and he just blew his head off again.
I warned him. I did it on purpose. I said Professor. I said Professor twice.
Mean here. We're mean here on this show. Oh, thank you, thank you, Larry. He likes the sizzling Ryu at the end.
Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
We love Professor on the show. We did that for him. That was in honor of Professor.
Oh, we love you so much. We're gonna hurt you.
No, I know he likes it loud. He just happens to be at work with headphones on. You know what I mean? Whatevs.
Yeah, big whatevs. Big W. W-E.
You want to see what? Would you like to find out what the tape off is?
I would love to hear this.
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Yeah. Let's see what it is tonight, folks.
First, go knock off a Star Market and get a box of quarters and come back, and then I'm going to tell you what happened, all right?
Okay.
I don't know what accent that was, but...
Oh, he was from everywhere.
I've had
beverages. But before we continue, though, I gotta ask this. I gotta ask.
Okay, do it. Ask it. Go ahead.
How many people are even watching right now?
5.
Splendid. So great.
Well, I think a lot of people, they might be out for dinner. Some people might have gone out for dinner. It's Friday night.
Well, this is obviously going to be enjoyed after the fact when everybody tunes in later. But there's 5 people that are watching. We certainly appreciate it. And Josh is still here. Josh is always here, isn't he? Josh is good, man. Josh is.
Yes, everybody's here.
Larry's always here. Professor's always here. The
important people are here.
Yeah.
The important people have stopped by to see what the tape off is.
Yeah.
And it's cartoons.
Cartoons.
Cartoon, baby.
Interesting.
Cartoon.
I can oblige you on that one.
We got cartoons going on.
Yeah, get some cartoons.
Everybody loves cartoons, so
Yeah, always try to pick them up when I see them in the wild. Cartoons.
if you don't like cartoons, you know what?
I mean, yeah,
There's a lot of people out there, right?
yeah.
I had a person tell me to my face, I don't like jokes.
Yeah, and that was the Nuge, wasn't it?
I was wondering if you remember. It was the news.
The Nuge. Yeah, listen, bro. I don't like jokes. I don't like you.
Sorry, let me stop you right there and halfway through your joke and tell you that I don't really like jokes.
Yeah. Whoa. Let me just put it out there. I don't like jokes.
So I mean,
What a weird thing to say.
If there are people who don't like jokes, there are people who don't like cartoons, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you must be dead inside if you don't like cartoons, but
Well,
each their own.
I gotta tell you, I mean, most of what I have, I would when I would find stuff in the thrift stores in the past, they would only be like a quarter. So I was like, of course I'm gonna get them, like like Bugs Bunny collections or whatever. It's like I have quite a few.
I love cartoons.
Yeah.
And I love cartoons so much that I don't give a fuck if there's only 5 people watching. I care to see your case of.
Wow.
Let me try that again. I don't give a shit about 5 people watching. I care about your cartoon tapes.
Yeah.
I did that better on the second time. That was.
Yeah. I'm out of order. This whole damn court's out of order. Yeah.
Wonder who's going to be the first to whip out an adult-themed Japanese cartoon they found at a shady flea market.
Man, I wish I could say it would be me, but I do not have anything in that milieu.
Well, as we know, I do have something along those lines, but we showed that. I think we showed that. Did we show that in the tape off?
For weird tapes?
Yeah. No, I don't know if it was weird tapes. I think it might have been something else. The Star Balls.
Oh, Star Balls. Yeah, that was sci-fi. It was like the first
sci-fi,
one.
Yeah. There you go.
That was the first ever tape off. Excuse me, by the way.
That's right.
Oh, as if it wasn't weird enough. Oh, I'm sorry, Bob. Sorry.
When I finish a tape off, I usually take those tapes and I put them away so that I don't reuse them. Right. So.
Right.
I do, but I do have obviously. I don't know if it's Japanese, but there's a lot of anime in there. It could be Japanese Star Balls. I don't remember exactly, but it is a cartoon adult film. So, yeah.
Well, you said it was Japanese anime in there. It's an adult cartoon. Is there tentacles involved? If you know what I'm saying.
There's all kinds of stuff in there. I mean, there's all kinds of cartoons. Yeah, for sure there is. And there's like Pikachu's and there's Pokemons and there's all kinds of things, and they got all kinds of stuff going on.
Your Pikachu's and your Pokemons.
Oh
and
yeah,
Nintendos.
They're all having a good time. Let me tell you this.
Oh, okay. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, that's enough of that.
It's a wonderland. It's a wonderland on that tape. So yeah, but that being said, I don't have it here in the arsenal, so it will not be.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yikes! Yeah, damn right. Yikes!
Yeah, damn right. Yikes in all caps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't mess around when it comes to tapes, Larry. You know that.
Well, I got to tell you, I'll start off this time just to get this out of the way. You said about having a tape that we've shown before, kind of a cross category thing, and then how I haven't put this one away yet since the last tape off. So I still have it here. So I'm going to go and just show it. It's my really weird bootlegged for no reason G.I. Joe tape. And I should, if you give me,
it has a great cover. That tape has a great cover, I have to say.
Well, the weird thing about this cover, and I've said this before, which makes it unique and weird, is the fact that it's the original sleeve that somebody cut to put on another sleeve. Which I don't understand why you would do that. This is like. It's like taped on. It's like they cut up the sleeve, which I guess maybe I would say maybe this was like a rental clamshell, and they just kind of try to reconstitute it. But the thing is, like the back is like they just completely just like cut it up to where it's like, okay, you didn't have to do that if that was the case. So I don't really know what's going on here, but it is just a classic G.I. Joe. It's Countdown for Zartan, FHE, Family Home Entertainment distribution. So yeah, I'm happy to have that. Of course, It just has a handwritten thing on the top label, Volume 7. Just like, I don't understand why they did this. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, you pretty much like nailed most of the reasons on the head. But I mean,
well,
the box could have been deteriorating. Who knows? And they decided like let's cut it up and make a new box. It could have been an
yeah,
X rental
man.
they got that was already cut, and they try to put it
Well,
into. You want to transform it from a clamshell to a slipcover, right?
well, that is what I thought. But then it was like, well, what's the part with the back then? Like, they just like cut up the back even further, made these little comic things. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
But I guess
That's
they're throwing in some kind of creativity on that one, or maybe,
yeah,
like I said, maybe the box was damaged.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay. They salvaged pieces of it. Who knows?
because I think like the GI Joe releases from FHE, just like the Transformer cartoons, they were in like big boxes. Remember the big boxes for those?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like converted to a normal sleeve, but they made it themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
So very interesting stuff
Yeah,
there.
it could be a number of reasons why they did that. You know,
Oh yes,
depending on
yeah,
where they got the tape. But
yeah.
so GI Joe, huh? GI Joe starts off with GI Joe.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what I can do with GI Joe. Well, you
I
know what?
could do all lots of stuff with GI Joe.
I'm going to bust this one out because Professor was speaking about some X-Men cartoon tapes Pizza Hut release a few years back.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
These are not. This is not a Pizza Hut release, but I do have X-Men: The Cure, an episode. Sorry, episode of X-Men: The Cure. Let me see here. I'll put myself over here and I'll pop it up like this, and there you go.
Yeah.
When a scientist on Muir Island announces the development of a process to cure mutants,
Oh.
Rogue leaves the X-Men,
Mm-hmm.
hoping to free herself from her mutation. Hope that I can hardly see it. I hope that pits her against the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah.
Even the X-Men's arrival may be too late to rescue her from their attack. The coming of the apocalypse.
Oh, that makes me nervous.
The cure for mutants.
So that's basically the plot line of the subplot to X3.
So there you go. Yeah, pretty cool tape.
Mm-hmm. I should say X3 copied off that. Professor. Yeah, it's when they fought the cure. Yeah. Remember that episode?
Yeah, it was on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, Monday morning, I gotta fight mutants.
Yeah. But Friday, I'm watching Tape Talk.
But Friday, I got drunk with Tape Talk.
Well, I'll raise you that X-Men, and I'll pull out my own.
Oh, okay.
I always pick up X-Men. I believe it's from the Pizza Hut series as well.
Oh, here we go. Now you're talking.
Oh, maybe not. But I'm going to say it has 3 others here to collect in the series. It doesn't have the cure on it, so I don't think it's the same series. But still, this is interesting enough because it's for the episode Captive Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
However, the sleeve...
Sure it is.
Sure it is. Sure you would. The sleeve has different things in mind than the cassette because the cassette is actually Unstoppable Juggernaut, so it's a different episode. So somebody got the sleeves.
Juggernaut, bitch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody got the sleeves confused when they donated this. So I'm pretty sure there's a sleeve for Unstoppable Juggernaut that has Captive Hearts in it somewhere out there.
Right.
And whenever I find that person, I'm going to marry them because that's like it was meant to be. You know.
Well, the quest continues.
Yep.
Let me fix this up here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was an excellent tape. It's about the Metallica song "The Cure" from the Load album. Oh,
no, we don't talk about that album on the show. We don't. Don't you blaspheme in here? Don't you blaspheme in here?
No, don't you be blaspheming loads and loaded and loads and loaded and all those in here.
Mm.
Bring that pun on yourself now. The first Apocalypse appearance in that series. That story arc gave us amazing image of Rogues Behind.
Well, that's the one. That's the one that where that famous that meme comes from.
That image lives rent free in my brain forever.
Oh yeah, that really helped me through puberty too. I should say that. Big fan of that show because of that.
Uh huh.
Uh
Mm-hmm.
huh.
Yes.
Uh huh.
Well. Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
X-Men again, eh? Well, I see your X-Men again and raise you. I got some. These are pretty cool. These two tapes here. I got two of them. Sorry, but the Red Skull.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I got. This is a. Give me a second here. While I pull up my third eye and take a look at it.
Huh.
What's this? What is this again? Oh, what the fuck? I can't remember. What does it even say? It's Marvel, anyway.
Right.
The Red Skull.
I think that might be from the same series. I had one. Oh no, that's a PAL release too. You got a PAL release there, pal.
Is it, pal?
Yeah. Look at the rating.
Oh shit! It is. I just realized that now.
Yeah.
Yes, I got two of them.
I was going to say, because I had gotten years and years ago at the thrift store, I found a Spider Woman tape that was almost just like I came in a clamshell, but it wasn't a PAL, so that's not the same series. But that's pretty cool that you have that. That's pretty
weird though, because I've watched this.
You must have one of those where it's a universal VCR. You didn't even know it, like I do, like I have.
I didn't even think of that because I watched it. Wow.
Yeah. Red Skull video. I wish I still had my Spider Woman tape too, but I sold it.
Oh, lady heard the Cure in the grapevine through the grapevine, and she was like, "What? Oh shit! I'm missing my favorite show." And they're talking about the Cure.
Yeah, we didn't talk much about the Cure Lady. You didn't miss much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But at least you're here.
Yeah, we can talk about the Cure if you want, but
it's from Prison Home Entertainment, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Prism? I don't know.
Looked like I was a Prism.
Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, down here it is Prism. That's right.
Prism.
It is Prism. I presume it's Prism. But I watched that shit. So, anyways, yeah, Red Skull.
I mean, I have PAL versions that I've watched. I didn't even know they were PAL.
This was to me from a good friend of mine, my brother, a good friend, one of my best friends, who I had to ban from the chat, who showed up here talking shit and causing problems one day.
Oh, that guy, huh?
Yeah, my good buddy Big Cat. He gave me that. Appreciate that, Big Cat.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Big Cat.
That's not nice. Come on.
Yeah.
Favorite Cure song? Oh shit! I forgot about this. There we go.
What's the is it called? Why Can't I Be You? Why can't I be you? If you heard it, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about."
Mine is
Spider-Man. Maybe Spider-Man.
I like that one. That's a good one. But you know what? I think I'm gonna have to be honest and say that I like "Close to You."
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like that Spider-Man song though.
The Spider-Man song is very good, but I like the "Close to You" when they're playing it on the comb there.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you know what? Oh, they're all enjoyable. Hard to pick one, but yeah, I mean, I'd say like the Spider-Man that one is definitely a Halloween song. Definitely should be on your Halloween party playlist. It's about being eaten by a giant spider. At least I think it is. It could be more subversive than that. It could be about, making out with some dude. I don't know.
Adam White is here. Hey, I get to put off mowing the lawn until tomorrow. Yeah.
I don't know if that was a good idea, my man, because it's supposed to be even more humid tomorrow.
Ugh, humidity.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of
it. It's supposed to be a rough weekend everywhere in the Atlantic region of
the Cure 92. Nice.
That's right, man. He did. That's a song. Yeah, that's a song. Like Can I Be You? Yeah, definitely. They're more intense song. I would think. Like I just like it. It's very upbeat and very. I don't know, but
yeah, Close to You is terrific. Yes, I agree. Friday, I'm in love. Professor says, even though I am not in love, but Friday means movies and booze.
Yeah.
Which is still kind of things that you love. So You know,
I really hope. I was just
so
thinking about this.
you're almost there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good start to the weekend. What do you think? I mean, it's like, say, if you weren't part of the show and you were just like watching the show, would you enjoy the show?
Yeah.
Would you watch me? I'd watch me.
Boom, boom, boom. I'd watch me.
Mm.
There might. Hold on. Stop moving. There might
Yeah.
come a Friday where you are actually in love, Professor. You never know. Mayday says that's true. You never know.
So you never know. We never know what's coming around the bend. You never know. Yeah.
Yeah, saw The Cure again about a year and a half ago. They were incredible. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Adam Wright just sees The Cure nonstop.
Yeah. Yeah. He goes. He goes,
Do
man.
it.
Yeah.
Do it.
He's seen Tears for Fears a bunch of times too, and he says they're absolutely amazing.
I
Tears
love
for Fears
Tears
is
for Fears. I never
great
seen
band.
I
Great
would like to
band.
see both those bands, but
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah. Yeah, Larry. I'd watch me so hard.
There you go. There you go, fella.
I certainly hope we didn't lose.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, but I just want to say real quick. I really hope we didn't.
My turn. I showed the Red Skull. What'd you show?
Oh, that's true. That's okay. I will get back on track here.
Don't ever, the Captain. Let me tell you something. Don't ever
What?
try to play me like a fiddle, okay?
Okay. Well, how about I play you like a cello? Yeah.
That's fine. The cello's fine. A fiddle, just not a fiddle. Did I say fiddle? God damn.
Fiddle. Yeah.
Yes, I would love to see Tears for Fears as well, Lady. Shout, shout, show your tapes, Cap. Sorry.
I didn't rhyme.
No, not even close. It was bad.
Hey, I got this. That I can match that with
Bad.
Ghostbusters.
The real Ghostbusters.
3 episodes here. This is
Let me see.
from let's see, 1989 Kids Classics release, which is Kids Classics is a subsidiary of Good Times Home Video, and you can always tell
home video
the way they make collectability a way of life, because Good Times Home Video always put that on there too, and they have the same kind of
good old good times.
Unfortunately, this has playback issues. It does that skipping thing, like where you know what I mean, like tracking doesn't help. It's like skipping, skip. So yeah, it does contain 3 episodes: Revenge of Murray the Mantis, Drool the Dog-Faced Goblin, and Ghostbuster of the Year. 3 episodes. Yeah.
That sucks though when that kind of stupid shit
Oh
happens.
yeah. Well, cheap tape, man. You know, it's.
I don't know if you remember the the tape I picked up when I was away. The Grandpa Presents. Had a transplant or whatever.
Yeah.
It does the same thing when I watched it.
I could have guessed it. I saw it through the camera. I was like, yeah, that tape's not going to work, because you can just tell. It's like that's.
I mean, it plays. I went through the whole thing, but it goes like this and plays.
It must not work because it's unwatchable. You can't watch that. It'll make you sick.
I had it on in the background. I just wanted to see how well it played, if it goes through the whole thing like that or not.
Cheap tape, man. Cheap tapes. That's why anymore. It's like if I see something that's I might want, but if it's like Star Classics, if it's like UAV, I'm like, it's not going to work. I'm not going to buy it. It's not going to work. You know,
it's cool just to have it, but you're not.
Shelf fodder. Sure.
You're not watching.
You're not gonna watch
it.
it.
Rob like a flute, which would make it super. Professor, come on now. I thought you were at work now.
Yeah, Rob will go play like a flute and blow you. Wait.
Here we go. This is not right. That Ghostbusters table looks like a blast, Cap.
It is, but I can't. Like I said, I can't watch it. Playback issues. Skip.
You don't give me love. You can give me pale shelter.
Oh. Now, I did have one when I was a kid. I had one an episode where Egon's dad comes to visit, and of course he's like a big skeptic, and like saying like he accidentally lets all the ghosts out of the containment unit. I don't know if you've seen that episode, but I had that video. That wasn't the Good Times. That was a real deal Holyfield one from FHE. So it was like there was just one episode. Like we had that. No, it wasn't FHE. Was it Magic Door? I don't remember, but it was like the first distribution. I had no idea what happened to it. Long gone.
Look at Professor spitting some tape knowledge, eh? A Good Times tape with skipping issues, but that doesn't happen. Ever happen? Being sarcastic and all. I know that RCA Pictures Home Video released some real Ghostbuster tapes under the Magic Window division. I would like to get those at some point.
Yeah, it was Magic Window. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem with those, Josh, is they only had one episode per tape. I believe it was not much of a value there. But that's how they did things.
One episode on a tape, Jesus.
Yeah.
No es bueno.
Yeah, I mean, those episodes were only 20 minutes long.
More episodes on a tape, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, only 20 minutes long. You can put 3 in it. Okay, don't get funny. All right,
let's get into this because we're dragging. We're getting in there. We're having a good night tonight. So
yeah, we're having a good night with everybody.
So I'm going to show the other tape that my buddy Big Cat gave to me, which is a Prism, and I'm assuming is the same thing as the other one. The Thing, the Olympics of Space.
Oh wow, that's cool. What's what are these of? Like, I don't understand. They're like, what are they? Red Skull did not have his own cartoon show. I know that. Neither did The Thing. So what are they?
I don't know. I've watched them. They're episodes of it's the Olympics of Space.
Oh yeah, you watched them? Did you watch them with your eyes closed?
No, it's a cartoon of The Thing. I mean, I don't know who did them and where they came from, but it's The Thing. I watched them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I watched them when he first gave them to me years ago, and yeah.
I think it'd be worth a rewatch because that Red Skull one's really intriguing to me.
I watched the Red Skull. It's a Red Skull cartoon. That's all it is.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's good though. It looked pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man! You raising demons or what's?
Yeah.
You need an exorcism?
I do wish I still had that Spider Woman one. That was a Marvel thing. It wasn't a PAL though, so I don't think it was from that same series, like I said. But it wasn't a clamshell, and it was just like so weird. I'm like, I got to get this, and I sold it for way more than I paid for it. I should say.
Well, sometimes that happens, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you got next? What do you got going on here?
I got. Let's see. All right, let's change pace here.
Switch it up. Switch gears a bit.
I'm going to kind of combine some here because they're basically the same thing. Let's see here. Let's see. One of my personal idols growing up, of course, everybody loves Bugs Bunny. I have 2 here. I have cheap one that totally unlicensed Bugs Bunny tape. Contains 4 episodes. Wabbit Who Came to Supper. Presto Chango. Have you got any tissues? Oh, I'm sorry. This only contains 1 Bugs Bunny cartoon. The rest are public domain shit. So yes, this is not licensed Bugs Bunny stuff.
Yeah, there is, and there lies the hustle right there.
That's the hustle right there, buddy. I have so many tapes like this. I have an Elmer Fudd one too, but I think I threw it away because it was too moldy. But there's an Elmer Fudd one, which I thought was interesting. You don't really see Elmer Fudd really in his own thing, but
no, I think I have an Elmer Fudd one like that as well somewhere.
No. This is a 1989 Unicon communication distribution.
Unicon, wow.
Yeah, this plays just fine. Yeah. This is garbage. 4 fully animated color cartoons, high quality video cassette. Yeah, right. Adjust tracking if necessary for best picture. Yeah, you can adjust that tracking until your VCR explodes. You're not going to get a best picture out of this one.
No.
Here's one that is licensed. We're going to switch gears here. Actual
license. They stood behind that. We can make a shitty tape and we'll just adjust your tracking.
You can put a guarantee on the box because at the end of the day, they know they sold you a guaranteed piece of shit.
Yeah. Adam's like, how did they get away with those bootlegging Bugs Bunny?
Back then, man, the videotapes, it was a wild west for home video distribution. There was like so many that you can get away with so much stuff. They probably released 1 million of those before they were caught.
I'm pretty sure I have like a cheap tape like that on almost every single character.
Oh yeah, there's Woody Woodpecker. There's Daffy Duck. There's
Sammy Sam. You name it. Like,
and what they would do is they would lead off. They would call it after whatever character. They would have 1 cartoon, then the rest would be public domain cartoons. So.
Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, captain season, Rob season, captain season, Rob season.
Yeah. Yep.
Then
Very
later
good.
on, the Woody
That's
Woodpecker tape, one cartoon featuring him.
Mhm.
The rest were they play
They do.
one Woodpecker cartoon, and the rest were like what?
Yep. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's how they get you. They
Mhm.
usually put them up for like Kmart's. They're probably like $3. They have them at
Yeah,
like the register, and you see them and like, Mom, can I get a Bugs Bunny cartoon? And you
that's
go,
the hook.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how they get you. So yeah, they would get away with Adam Wright just because they just did. They would do it before anybody noticed. Like copyrights back then kind of wasn't a thing. You know?
Hmm.
So anyway, I do have a licensed one here with Looney Tunes, Golden Age of Looney Tunes, Hooray for Hollywood, Volume 9,
Mhm.
MGM, which is interesting. It's MGM, even though it's Warner. Weird, but because Turner bought the rights to all that stuff. So yeah, even though it is Warner Brothers material, it's also Turner. So it's like that. It's almost kind of like it's half and half. Like it's weird. Rights are weird, man. Rights are
Mhm.
weird. So yeah, this is legit. This is actual. Has a bunch of Looney Tunes on it. The Cuckoo Nut Grove, Daffy Duck in Hollywood, Hollywood Steps Out, What's Cooking Doc, Hollywood Daffy, Swooner Crooner, and Slick Hair. Yes. Uh-huh.
Are you gonna show it?
I did show it.
The license one?
Yeah.
Let me see it again.
Penis breath
Well, I just want to see the cover.
on the cover. It's just Bugs holding his holding
Was
his
he lighting a
Oscar.
fire? Is he got what is that? Is he lighting a fire or
Oscar.
something?
Yeah, it's an Oscar.
Oh, okay.
It's really shaped like a rabbit. It's a rabbit Oscar.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
what you got, sucker?
The Simpsons had a bunch of cool releases. Some of them themed to have the Art of Bugs Volume
Yeah.
10 and on VHS. Nice.
Yeah, I would say, Professor, like the Simpsons stuff. The only ones I really look for are the Halloween ones, the Treehouse of Horrors. To me, it's the only one that's really worth having on VHS. You know what I'm saying?
Do I have that? Do you
Uh,
have that?
I don't have that now. No, I don't
No,
have that.
I don't think
Well,
I have
there's
that.
if,
I would
if
like
I
to
found
have
it,
that.
if I found it in a while, I would totally buy it, but I'm not going to seek it out
Hmm.
and buy it online.
Hmm.
Yes. Mm.
Oh, yes. Okay, let me see what we got here. I don't want to get. Well, you were talking about. I'm gonna go back to Marvel for a second.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And I got the Man in the Iron Suit. It's an episode of RoboCop, the future law enforcement.
Yes. Man, I had that exact same tape. Did you buy that from me? Because I had that exact same tape, but I sold it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Come on. What's going on here? Here we go.
Yeah, I had the
Yeah,
exact same tape,
RoboCop.
man. Yep.
And there's no really slang on it. It's like some kind of astral. Something to
Yeah,
do with
that's
astral video. Actually, this is astral video.
yeah.
It is an actual video, yeah. It's printed though.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
But the
Another
back, a lot of colors on it, man. And the back is nice.
another asshole video.
Asshole video.
Adam Wright. I don't know. That's subjective. It is, but because that's what RoboCop 2 was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like a G-rated, PG-rated adventure, more family friendly, but it didn't work out. That's how. And the cartoon, of course, came out before RoboCop 2 or after. I can't remember the story, but yeah, it was things got kind of screwed up, which is why people were always weird about why is there a RoboCop cartoon? It's an R-rated franchise. The cartoon is based on the comic, the Marvel comic, which came out after the movie, but it was supposed to make RoboCop more of a family-friendly, kid-friendly character. And it just didn't add up, didn't line up. So, yeah.
There you go. Nice, never seen it, and I'm glad it wasn't. Larry says.
Yeah.
So what say you? What you got coming up next?
Oh, am I next? I'm going to keep it in.
Mhm.
Let's see here.
I was just waiting for a Transformers tape.
Oh, you are?
There were more than meets the eye, apparently, is what he's saying.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't have any of the episodes. I don't have any of those big box ones, like Josh had mentioned a while back in the chat. He has a huge box. Uh, he has one of the big box Transformer episodes. I have the movie, the only Transformers movie, in my opinion.
Oh, there you go.
That has probably the greatest soundtrack of all time with Transformers, the
Wicked
movie.
movie.
I mean, just wicked soundtrack. Now, this is not the original distribution. This is a 1999 Rhino Entertainment re-release, but it's still very, very good. Nice clamshell. So yeah, 1999. There was like a lot of these like black clamshells for re-releases because Anchor Bay did like a billion of them for all like their horror movies. Because 1999 is when they re-released "I Spit on Your Grave." They released a bunch of like was it how you pronounce it? Mario D'Argento films.
Yeah,
A bunch of Hammer films that were never released on tape. And they all released them in that black clamshell. So 1999, that black clamshell.
Sergio Valente films or something like.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. But yeah, this black clamshell model was really hot in 1999. They did an Army of Darkness redistribution in that as well. So yeah.
I just trying to. I have. Oh fuck! I'm dropping.
Oh man, things are looking up over there.
Oh yeah, it's Butterfingers. I do have something. Where is it? I know it's behind me here. I'm trying to reach for it. For Christ's sake! Hold on a second. I got to dip out of here.
Oh man, he's going.
I have this one here. This is the. Apparently, there's like two of them, right? There's like an Anchor Bay one, and this is the. Give me a second. Bear with me. What is it? What's it called again? Yeah, the Mallow films. There's a Mallow one and an Anchor Bay one of these.
Oh, interesting. That's weird.
I have both of them, and they're almost exactly. They're the exact same. They look exactly the same, but they're two different releases. I'm trying to find the other one. I have it back here somewhere.
That's Transformers the movie?
Yeah.
I guess I wonder what country that was from, because that doesn't look like it's a U.S. distribution at all. It looks like a PAL version.
I don't have the other one. I can't find the other one, but the other one's an Anchor Bay.
Okay.
The other one's Anchor Bay, and this is Mallow.
Yeah, it's got to be a PAL version, dude. I don't even know what the hell is. Nah, I doubt it.
Mallow release.
I doubt it.
Made in Canada, so.
There you go. Okay, made in Canada. Is that a U.S. release? No, it's made in Canada.
Oh, made in Canada.
Yeah.
Well, the Anchor Bay one is exactly like that. Anchor Bay one is not made in Canada. Well, where the hell is it?
Anchor Bay is made for everybody.
Where the hell is it? Hold on.
All right, man. What are you looking for, bro?
Here. The other one. I have another one exactly like that. Whatever.
That's fine, man. That's fine.
It's over. It's over.
We believe you. We believe you.
Moved on.
Yeah, we believe you, don't we, folks? We believe them.
I just wanted to show it, but anyways, whatever.
That's fine, man. We'll show it next time. Hey, man, we'll get them next time. All right.
Next time we do cartoon tapes, okay?
Why not just show it next time? Who cares?
Sounds
show
good.
It next time. Like, hey, look, this is what I meant to show you last week.
So, anyways,
just tell me you don't care if you like it or not. All right. Well, this is probably one of the harshest cartoons. Just one of the harshest tapes in my library. I really don't want to show it because I don't want to get blocked on YouTube. But man, it's
shit.
This is pretty rough. It's the tale of Peter Rabbit and Benjamin Bunny.
What?
Yeah.
That's hardcore, Cap. That's hardcore.
Yeah, man. I don't even want to show you pictures of it. It's. No, I'm just kidding, of course. I got this really. I think I paid like a quarter for it. I got it to watch it at Easter, but I don't think I ever got around to it yet. So next Easter, I'll be watching this.
Okay.
And, it looks so cute. It's a Good Times Platinum series, a 1993 distribution. Good Times Home Video Platinum series. I don't know what that means, but it's Good Times Home Video. It's just ink on cassette there.
I wish I did better research
Look at
on.
them, just sitting there in jackets.
Oh,
It's funny.
yeah,
It's
nice.
cute. Speaking of bunnies, Bugs
I
Bunny.
I don't. Have you heard of this movie? It's funny. This is bringing me back to something else, but last week at the flea market, a buddy of mine was playing a video, and it was the guy was talking about uh, like banned movies, cartoon movies,
Uh-huh.
that were banned, and like they pushed the envelope and all this kind of, and they were listing all those, all the known movies, but they come across this movie called, and now I'm going to forget the name of the title.
Oh my God.
Anyways, it's a bunny movie. It looks like I have it. It comes in like I have two versions of it. They come in like a Disney clamshell. And it looks like the Green Forest or something like that. It's a bunny movie about rabbits and
Watership
woodland.
Down.
Yes, I have both. I have
Yeah.
two of them.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like super traumatizing and everything.
Yes.
I have never watched it, but I
You
got two
haven't?
versions of it. No,
Yeah, I did when I was a kid and made that mistake.
no,
So
I've
did
never seen
everybody
that
else.
movie. So I only just learned about it recently.
Entire generation of kids traumatized by that film.
I mean, I understand the generation of kids that were traumatized by this film because I was one of them.
Well, sure, with Optimus Prime
Watership
dying.
Down was not one of them, you know.
And all the parents were traumatized too because now they got to buy their kids all new toys because Optimus Prime just died. Half the characters just died in the film, and now they got to buy new ones.
Yeah, it's also
Uh,
just the subject matter like you're like not ready to deal with, and you're like, what the hell?
yeah. No, I mean, yeah, Adam Wright. Yeah, we'll have to watch this together sometime. Adam Wright's a big rabbit fan. We'll have to watch
He's a
Peter
rabbit
Rabbit
fan.
sometime. So yeah, what you got to counter Peter Rabbit? Yeah, he's a rabbit fan.
There you go.
Mhm.
You're gonna watch those rabbits. I used to have a rabbit.
So
No
a
joke.
long time ago.
When I was a teenager, I had a pet rabbit, and I couldn't keep him anymore because he was getting bigger and it was stinking up the place. And had him in my
Huge.
room, and stuff. And then I had a friend who he had like a pen, and he had rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him if he can come and live over there. He's like, yeah, no problem, man. And then one day those rabbits were gone.
Yeah. What do you mean gone? I don't understand. You just gave them to him, or something happened to
No,
him?
like all the rabbits were gone. They were harvested.
I mean, he ate it.
Yeah, yeah.
The horrible
They
story.
were Italians. They were Italians, and they had the rabbits for that, and I didn't know, and they ate my rabbit. They didn't tell me.
Good choice, Rob. Good choice.
I
Uh-huh.
didn't know. He didn't even tell me. I show up there one day, and the rabbit's gone. I'm like, "Where's the rabbit?" He's, "Oh, my dad slaughtered him." I'm like, "What?" Okay,
Man, that took a
that's nice.
turn. That took a turn.
Yeah,
I apologize, folks, for anybody expecting a cute story out of that. I should have known
real
better than
talk,
to ask.
real talk up in here.
Shit, real talk
Tape
my
talk.
ass.
This is tape talk, not
That's
uh,
tape talk, not real talk.
not some other kind of talk. It's like
Well, we're
harsh
sorry for that rabbit, but I guess
tape
it.
off. Pull the
I guess
tape
it,
off talk.
I guess it died usefully. I suppose.
No,
It's
nobody let
bad.
me give me a foot. I didn't even know it was gone, man. Like I went back like 2 weeks later, to go hang out, and
That's got to be rough for you too. I mean, that's
there
got
were
to
no
be a
more
trauma.
rabbits in the vicinity. I was like, "What the hell?"
All right, that's enough of that shit. Let's talk in. I want to show you two more here, two at a time, just to kind of
Oh,
get moving here.
let's go. Right, here we
Speaking
go.
of
We've entered
speaking
the
of,
bonus round, ladies and gentlemen.
speaking of cartoon cavalcade stuff, I found this. Had to pick it up. A cartoon classic of Casper and Friends, which means it's one Casper cartoon, and the rest of them are, Holly the talking shoebox, whatever, some public domain. So
I
yeah,
love
this is
Holly the talking shoebox.
it's volume one, The Friendly Ghost. Well, maybe it is all Casper stuff. The Friendly Ghost. There's good booze tonight. All is well, featuring Gabby. I don't know what that is. This tape. Oh my god, this tape just looks like shit. I bet you it plays like crap. Let's see. Unconditional guarantee. This product is warranted against manufacturer defects. Yeah, right. Do not take your purchase back to the local retailer. There's where they get you. Don't take your purchase back to the local retailer. Instead, simply mail your sales slip as proof of purchase. Purchase the date and the damaged video cassette too. So you gotta send the receipt and the damaged tape back to Alpha Video Distributors.
Yeah.
Wherever the fuck it is.
Nobody's ever doing that.
Yeah, warranty does not cover shipping and handling costs. Nor does it cover a product subjected to misuse or accidental damage. Please allow 4 weeks for replacement. Now, keep in mind when this retailed for probably $1. So you're going to go through all that trouble to get $1 back.
Yeah, please spend $57.99 to get back your $2.99.
When they're more than likely not going to refund your money anyway because of all these specifics they just set
and
up.
I'm marking it up. I'm marking it big time to $2.99. So
yeah, this is a 1992 Alpha Video Distributor, right down the road there at Piscataway, New Jersey. So maybe Lady knows where that is. Lady, do you know where Piscataway, New Jersey is?
Lady.
Oh, anyway, my second one here. One of my favorite animators next to Chuck Jones is Tex Avery. I loved him because his stuff was wacky, man. Just surreal stuff, and I love Tex Avery. He mainly worked for MGM, did a lot of stuff for like Droopy Dog, Tom and Jerry, that and the like, and he would have his own little things as well. So this one I thought was a pretty rare find. This is one of my first ever pieces of my collection. I got this probably in 1999, maybe 2000. So love this. Mm-hmm. This is not a cartoon cavalcade. This is licensed by MGM, and just has a bunch of just surreal Tex Avery cartoons in it. So I love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got this version. This is a rare version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's not the regular version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You can get them a dime a dozen, but this is the exclusive video bonus edition. Comes with a different cover.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Does that have the deleted scenes in it?
Red spine and on it, and a different back and whatnot.
Yeah. Does that have the deleted scenes in it? What makes it so special?
It's a video bonus edition. I guess it's hard to see. What to say? It's got special features. It's got different special features on it. It also has the that short little cartoon that came along with some of them. I think it's called like Tummy Trouble or something like that.
Oh, the one that came with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah,
sucks.
That's on this one with this.
Yeah.
And I'm showing this because this is a rare tape. You don't really see.
You don't see that
like that.
No, I have the original one, the one that everybody has. But I've never seen that one. That's pretty good. That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thought I'd bust that one out. Are we going 2 at a time? Should I show another one?
No, if you want to, whatever you want to do. I got about a handful left. We can do 2 at a time. I heard you can handle 2 at a time.
Oh, you heard that, did you?
Oh man.
Have you ever heard of Ernie's Little Lie?
No, that's animated Sesame Street stuff.
Yes.
Interesting. Usually they just use puppets.
No, this is a cartoon. This is a cartoon Ernie, and it's easy to read on screen. It features 3 stories to read along with Big Bird. I guess maybe it comes with a book. I don't have the book to go with this. Ooh. It is a read along with Big Bird.
Oh, okay, Bert. I bet you there's probably not much animation in that. They're probably just like these stop panels that just says, "I'll turn the page." I've seen a lot of tapes like that where there's not really animated.
Well, I'll check it out. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can throw it on right now if you want to see.
No. Larry asked the question, is that the upskirt version of Roger Rabbit? I don't know. Could be.
I wouldn't know. I would like it to be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Boner. First boners right there.
Yeah, this is a children's television workshop, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's more than likely just like a still picture of something from like a book, and they're just telling you to read along and turn the page and all this.
Maybe we'll see.
Like Bob Seger.
Might be a kick-ass fucking cartoon like G.I. Joe or something. You don't know.
Yeah, probably isn't. But keep hope alive here on the show. Anything we do on the show,
Thank
keep
you for
hope
being
alive.
supportive, Cap. I appreciate that.
All right, I'm going to show 3. Okay, just to kind of move this along
You know,
here.
show 3. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's
Cap
gonna be
wants to get
fun.
the fuck out of here, boy. Cap wants. He's got fucking better shit to do. Let's go. Let's bang
No,
him
I,
out.
I still I got ones I can show single. I just kind of want to get this little bulk out of the way. Then
Oh,
we'll,
okay.
you know what I mean? Like it's not a big deal. I just want to had more
Okay.
than I really thought.
I'm just busting your balls for fun. So go ahead.
It's well, that's very nice of you, isn't it?
Well, 'cause, you know, we are friends. That's what friends do.
Yeah, that's true. You know,
What
I
are
just had a
friends
bunch of
for?
like groups together.
What
There's
are
one I thought
friends for?
there's another public domain
Holy shit!
tape,
Look at that. What the?
Wizard of Oz.
That is a cover right there. I mean,
Yes,
I
this
got.
actually this cartoon I believe predates the live action film, the MGM film at least. So this is I think it does, but this is garbage. This is terrible. Uh,
Look, the cover of it is very interesting.
Yeah, there's no cowardly lion in it. There's a giant egg for some reason in it. It's really weird. Very very strange public domain acid trip of a movie. Definitely worth having. This is a
Is there a year
Diamond.
on that?
Yeah, I'm getting to that. 1993, Diamond Entertainment Corporation, where a tradition in family entertainment, DEC home video. Yeah, again, this was they did a lot of unlicensed stuff. It says look for these and other cartoon favorites: Betty Boop, Bugs Bunny, Casper, Daffy Duck, Felix the Cat, Heckle and Jekyll, Foghorn Leghorn, Baby Huey, the Three Stooges, Mighty Mouse, Popeye, Porky Pig, Superman, and Woody Woodpecker. Cartoons used by cartoon favorites are public domain products. Yeah, right. And are not licensed nor authorized by the original copyright owners.
Mhm.
So they tell you right there.
Mhm.
They tell you right there. The second part of that sentence, did you catch that? They're admitting it's not licensed nor authorized. But that thing about being a public domain, total lie.
Yeah.
Like that's why would you even mention that? Like you're just trying to cover your ass, but also you're being honest by saying it's not authorized by the copyright owners.
Oh yeah, they're leaving herself to try to leave herself like a loophole just in case they go to court.
You're totally lying. It's like okay. Here now that's it. That's the last of those public domain shits I have. Public domain. Here I have very early Garfield animation with look out. Here comes Garfield. CBS Fox video.
I love Garfield, man. I love me some Garfield.
Yeah, this came with a set. The buyer was selling this one with. He was also selling Garfield Thanksgiving and a Garfield Christmas. So I bought this pack. I haven't watched this one yet. This just has just numerous episodes. This is before Garfield had his own cartoon show on Saturday morning. This is before all that. So these are just like little animated shorts. As you can see by the one here, is very very early Garfield and Odie design. Sure. Yeah, so these are very interesting to have. Yeah. This is a 1990 distribution. So.
Nice.
And Halloween classic for sure. Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Oh,
Not the original distribution of this. This is a 1990. Well, it's Disney, so I'm not going to tell you what year. Disney never tells you what year.
Probably not. Can I see the cover? Because I have a couple of distributions. Yeah. I don't think I have that one.
Yeah, it's from the favorite stories collection. It was basically just like they had a library of just shorts, and this is one of them. So
I love that, man. That's one of my favorite Halloween things is Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah. In this collection, there also is Mickey and the Beanstalk, Peter and the Wolf, and the Prince and the Pauper. Wow. And Sleepy Hollow, obviously the most popular one. This doesn't go for very cheap online, but I found it at a thrift store. Very, very damaged sleeve. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Decent enough, though. Looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're good.
Big Matthew's here, showing quality tapes. What's going on, Big Matt?
Well, not really.
Hi, buddy.
Thanks for stopping by. Not really quality tapes. I mean, as far as titles go, yes, but actual material, no, because we're showing some cheap shit here, aren't we, Rob?
Yeah, some cheap they crush us here.
At least I am. At least I am.
Crush us off to see the wizard.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some cheap tapes. Cheaply made tapes.
Stepdaughter go for nuts for those. Yes, Garfield Halloween special is awesome. Halloween and Christmas, man. I love Garfield Christmas.
The Halloween special on VHS, that's really hard to find. and I am not paying what they want for it.
Do you guys have any? I do, but I don't have them on hand. I don't think.
Yeah, you know what? I don't. I did have Fire and Ice a long time ago, but I sold it a long time ago as well. So, um, yeah,
I do have Fire and Ice. I
that's
don't
the
have.
same artist I'm thinking of. I
It's
used to
a,
have Heavy Metal as well, but I sold that too.
I don't have heavy metal. I would love to have heavy metal, but
I had that weird. It was like an anniversary edition. Like the sleeve was like silvery. It was like reflective.
I could buy it. But like I said, I'm waiting to, like always, I'm waiting to come across the tape instead of just reaching up.
Yeah. I mean, I think you will because that's where I got mine was in the
But I
wild.
love Fire and Ice, man. I put Fire and Ice on all the time
Yeah.
especially if I'm laying in bed and want to go to sleep and
Yeah.
put something on.
I
I
mean,
put that on all the time.
yeah, Adam, right? That was the same animator, right? The same director. That's who you're talking about with the guy who did Fire and Ice. Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, I think that's who it is. I might be wrong about that, but yeah. No, we haven't shown any, Adam. We don't have any. If that's what I'm thinking of.
Sleepy Hollow cartoon is I love Sleepy Hollow cartoon, man. I have a few different ones, but I don't have that one. I don't think anyway.
I know the original came in the like the Walt Disney Home Video white clamshell, like the big one, the big clamshell, like the early ones. That's the original release of that. That's kind of hard to find.
I have a Disney version of it in a slipcover though.
Yeah, I did another one. Yeah, I think they did like a sing along one too. Is it a sing along series?
No, it's the regular one, Ichabod
One,
Green, the regular one, but it's in a slipcover. It's not the big clamshell.
I did like the sing along one. That's hard to find too.
All right, my turn.
That.
Are you done? Is it me?
Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Sorry, man. Yeah, he did do Fire.
And your last name is?
Sorry. Yeah, Adam Wright says he did do Fire and Ice. He also did Fritz the Cat and Wizards. I remember Wizards.
Oh yes, those movies, Fritz the Cat and Wizards, were on the list of that video that I was watching that had the Watership Down bunny movie on it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. They were talking about banned or rated X-rated movies.
Right. Stuff that was.
Anyway, I got a nice, actually a nice cover's pretty nice. Copy of Care Bears, the movie 2, not 1, 2.
Oh, interesting too.
Yeah, because Care Bears 1 needed a sequel because.
Of course it did.
Obviously you remember the ending, so.
Yeah, let the wide open. Left it wide open.
Left it wide open, so they had to come back with a part 2. So Care Bears Part 2. Yeah. And this
when
is
they wake up, it's all been a nightmare, and
it's a Columbia TriStar home video. It's a very nice release.
Yeah, I came across probably last year. I came across the first movie, which was the original one. It was the CBS Fox or the Columbia TriStar with the red trim, the box I liked so much. But it was like the tape was just in such terrible condition. I didn't bother buying it.
Well, I got part 2. If you get part 1, I got part 2.
I don't have part 1 yet, but maybe one day.
Any Masters of the Universe or Thundercats on VHS?
No, it's funny you say that because I just sold. I did have a He-Man Magic Window distribution, like it was a volume 3 or something. I did have a He-Man and Masters of the Universe, and I did have 2 She-Ros. I think volume 5 and 6, a Magic Window clamshell. I did have those, but I sold them all recently. So.
No, I didn't have any He-Man or Thundercats.
Thundercats. No, Thundercats. They came in a big box as well. I believe they were FHE releases as well, just like Transformers and G.I. Joe. I think they came into big boxes too.
But I do have a couple episodes of Johnny Quest.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
Yeah.
Good 70s one.
Yeah, they played that on USA Network Sunday mornings as part of the Cartoon Express. Johnny Quest. That's where I would watch it when I was a kid. What was his buddy's name? Simbi? Was it Simbi?
Haji.
Yeah, Haji. Simbi.
That's
That's pretty cool to have that. Yeah.
Awesome cartoon.
Um, let's see. Josh says MGM Home Entertainment released first year was in 2001. The original release by they did the original release by Vestron. Interesting.
Mm.
I have to get that
Oh,
then.
really? I'd like to get that.
Yeah, Vestron releasing the Care Bears. Interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to
Let's see. Adam Wright. Yes, I am. I did have that on VHS a long time ago, and I really have no idea what happened to it. I think somebody stole it.
I,
I really
I,
don't.
I actually sold that at my flea market not too long ago.
Did you?
The
Yeah, I did.
last
I did.
unicorn.
Yeah, I did have it. Great Christopher Lee part. Great Christopher Lee role in that film.
Yeah, I had that one when I sold it.
Yeah, so I did have it.
Silver Hawks, Brave Star, Gem and the Holograms.
No, I don't have any of that stuff.
No.
Without if you gem in the holograms.
Brave
Not
Star
even
I
just
watched. I know of all of them, but I only dabbled with Brave Star a little bit.
mm-hmm.
And I remember that because I had a son a long time ago, and he watched a lot of cartoons. So, a page right out of history. The Flintstones.
Yeah. Never been a Flintstones fan, man.
What?
Never liked Flintstones. Never liked them. Sorry. Oh. You heard it here, folks. I don't like the Flintstones. I don't like Frankenstein. I don't like the Wolfman. I don't like Dracula. I don't like the Mummy. Everybody can eat it.
Are you the new Nuge?
I don't like jokes, bro. Okay, I'll tell you right now, I don't like jokes.
Don't like the Flintstones.
I don't
What?
like the Flintstones, man. Never been in the Flintstones. Never hit with me. Never hit with me.
Holy smokes!
Flintstones can
Anyway,
suck one.
that's fine. Like I said, it's an open forum here. We're all
Don't give a shit about the Flintstones.
a safe zone. I happen to love the Flintstones.
Okay, well that's good.
How about those Bargain Bin Religious cartoons? It's funny you say that, Professor. I actually have like 4 tapes. I have 4 tapes, and it's just the way they're titled, which makes them funny. And it's like one of them's called like "Here Comes Jesus" or something like that.
That's weird. That's weird. That's a
Yeah,
weird.
and the other one is like I don't. It's just the titles are hilarious, man.
Yeah, that's. Why would you call it that? That's have a little taste. Would you have a little taste for heaven's sakes?
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's like
I knew I had.
They're trying to be hip a little bit, The titles you can tell they're trying to be hip a little bit, and on the 4 tapes it's like
you don't have to be hip, okay? Just calm down. Don't call it.
Yeah, I know. It just makes it funny as
well. Yeah, I did have. I sold them, obviously, but I had 2, and they were Mormon tapes. They were animated Mormon features, which is interesting. Never really see those. Wow. But they were like stories from the Book of Mormon animated, and one was like a musical thing. It was hip rock and roll Mormon stuff. But yeah, I sold it. I had to get rid of that shit. I didn't want any part of that.
It's funny though. I kept those tapes. I got them somewhere because I think one of the other tapes was something like it's something funny like "Hey David, I'm Goliath" or something like that.
That's
like,
really that's I don't. That's really weird.
They're trying to be cool. It's funny as shit.
Tasteless.
Yeah, well, the captain has classic Universal monsters, Cher, and the Flintstones.
Mm-hmm.
So he has both those beat. That's correct, Professor.
Yeah, I'm very, very critical. And by the way, I really hope we didn't lose Mummy and the Monkey as viewers because of that, in my opinion, on the classic monster films. I think I might have offended them. I don't know. I hope not. So
I hope not, too. Like,
I appreciate them as iconic characters, and I certainly appreciate the films as what they are. But as far as like as a movie fan, I really wasn't that big of a fan of those. Like watching them, I just not for me, man, not for me. Never really went anywhere, and
Yeah, I think the captain came out here with a bomb, buddy.
Yeah, I mean we all have our opinions, right?
That's it. There he goes. Are you out of tapes, or do you have anything else to show?
I'm not out of tapes. I'm out of patience.
Who's testing your patience? I don't know.
Man, it's nothing. It's you brought up the Flintstones. Flintstones make me mad.
Sorry.
I'm going to do a twofer again, just because they're sort of relatable. One, this is my most recent thrift store find, which is the Cadillacs and Dinosaurs
Cadillacs
episode.
and dinosaurs. That's pretty cool. Hold on, I'm gonna pop this up
This
here.
is this cartoon never played in my area as when I was a teenager. It wasn't part of our television market, but this was a television show, and I
Huh.
believe the toy line was made by Tyco, the same people who did Dino Riders, and the dinosaurs for this toy line were just recycled Dino Riders dinosaurs. So that's kind of a cheap thing, but I understand. Uh, this is a 1993 Sony Wonder home video distribution from the Sony Corporation. So yeah, 1990. Well, it was pretty good. Thrift store find. You don't see these.
No, I don't have a dinosaur and Cadillacs. No.
No, it's 2 episodes, Rogue and Dino Drive. So yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's too bad I've never had that in my market when I was a kid. I would have watched the shit out of that show, man.
I love fucking crazy mashups like that, like dinosaurs and Cadillacs. Who came up
Well, I
with
know
that?
it was a comic book, and so I mean, that's where I got it from. Speaking of Tycho, speaking of dinosaurs, this is one of the things I love having in my collection most because it's an original thing. I had this when I got this. I got it with the T-Rex figure because it came with the tape. I got it in like '89 when I got it for Christmas. I still have it. It's Dino Riders, Volume 1. Dino Riders Adventure. This is where it all starts. Dino Riders.
Yeah, that's a nice tape.
I can't tell you, man. This is like I was so tempted to like sell it because it goes for a lot. But I wanted to sell it, but I was like, you know what? I can't part with it. Like I've had it for so long. It's like a part of my childhood, and the fact that I still have it is amazing. And this
Yeah,
this
you,
is
you should not sell that.
I can't sell it. This is great because it contains commercials as well for other Tyco toys. There's Dino Riders commercials in this. There's Tyco Blocks commercials. There's Tyco slot car track commercials in this. So yeah, this is just great. This is just a piece of nostalgia that I am not ready to part with,
Yeah,
if ever. You know what I
you
mean?
should not part with that
No. So I love having that, and but yeah,
because it adds to the tape. Well, if someone was to buy that tape, okay, so they bought the tape,
Mhm.
but the fact that you've had that tape since you've had the tape, it adds to the tape. So
Oh yeah.
you'd
I
be
know they made
taking
it.
away from it. If you sold it, you'd be taking away from it, so to speak.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Like it's like the value on that is more to me than what it's going for. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Hey,
Uh,
it's
it's like
exactly.
well, you said it best. You said it best. You did. I know those. They had like 4 other ones that came with the other big ones. I never got those though, but there was like 4 other episodes. And yeah.
Sorry, I just
Oh man, he got all choked up.
no. Acres of Movies wants to know: eat a pretzel with John Goodman or a chicken strip with Ann Miller.
Just one chicken strip, or could I have like a chicken tender basket with her? I'm gonna eat a pretzel with John Goodman. To tell you the truth.
It says chicken strip.
Yeah.
Oh, so that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a pretzel. I like pretzels. Yeah, Anchors, maybe it's good to hear from you again. Thank you for checking in.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, as it has been. Adam Wright says that is awesome. Are you referring to the Dino Riders tape, Adam, or are you referring to Cadillacs and Dinosaurs tape?
I got this Warner Brothers. I don't know what year it is. Seems to be got some date to it. Let me take a look here. It's an 85. It says 85 on it. Aquaman.
Oh, that's the one you don't hear about Aquaman too much, man.
8
That's
Aquatic Adventures.
That's cool. That's a good one, man. That's a good one to have.
Yeah, so I have not watched this yet. So, but I know that there's 8 Aquatic Adventures on it,
Well,
and maybe I'll throw that on. But I always liked Aquaman
mm-hmm.
because I thought his orange and green suit was pretty slick.
I dare you to be Aquaman for Halloween this year. I dare you.
Aquaman. And what was the other dude? Well, who was the other dude that was the Namor, right? Was it Namor?
Yeah, Namor the Submariner. Yeah, Namor.
Mariner, that's right.
There's the Marvel version. Yeah, sure. Professor, yes, Aquaman did have a cartoon. It was right at the same time as Super Friends cartoon by the same studio. I believe it was that Hanna-Barbera? Was that Aquaman?
Uh,
I don't think it's Hanna-Barbera. Who the
what,
hell
what, what?
was that?
Shit.
Oh my God.
Tumbling down. It doesn't say.
Hanna-Barbera. Who
Warner
else?
Brothers. It just says Warner Brothers on this.
Oh, okay, that's just a comic license. Then I don't
Uh,
remember who did it, but yeah, Professor, it is the same company that did that.
well, at least we made room for this tape.
I think it. Yeah, I think it kind of went along with that series. They sort of like interchanged. They crossed over every now and again.
What is
You
the
know.
Flintstones that hit the deck? This is down there on the floor somewhere.
Yeah, good. Keep it down there.
Oh, look at that! The cap. You willed it, didn't you? Eh? You were like, oh yeah, boom! I knew it. You goddamn knew it.
Yep. Well. Yep.
And are you out of tape? Did you show them all?
No. I have a few more left. How about you?
I got two more.
All right. I can make it two more. I have. Let me combine these two here. As much as we like to scoff at Disney tapes here on the show, we do, of course, have Disney tapes in our collections. It's unavoidable to any VHS collection. And
Sure we do. Sure we do.
Sure you do. I, of course, went into the Black Diamond thing myth as well, but not. I got this for a quarter, and I always thought Sword in the Stone was more of an underrated Walt Disney cartoon because I'm always a big fan of sword and sorcery stuff, and this reeks of sword and sorcery. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a great cartoon. Loved this as a kid, and now I have the Black Diamond, which is worth thousands of dollars apparently. Go fuck yourself.
Hopefully, yeah. I wish.
Yeah. And then I have this, which I brought up before a couple weeks ago on the show, the Black Diamond version of Bambi, which I do actually think is worth a little bit of coin because of this. This is the cassette with the original sticker label, which is different than the other ones in this collection who have just like the ink on the cassette. This is actually the sticker label, which tells me this was legit first run. You know, this was from the first release, and they just repackaged it in this Black Diamond. It was in the first Walt Disney Home Video clamshell. So that's what they did. They used that huge label with it, which, if you notice, is the same size that would fit on a beta tape.
Yes,
this would fit on the beta windows. They did that to save money because it doesn't.
They didn't print that label for a VHS. Like
takes up not on a VHS. This fits on a beta, so they just said, "Hey, we'll fit on VHS too."
Takes up 90% of the tape.
Yeah, so because it doesn't fit in the little label window, so they just made them both. Like, yeah, we'll save money. We'll print the same label for beta and VHS. Who's going to notice, right?
Hey, sometimes you take what you get. You know, stickers are a certain size. You know, like you get a special on that certain size, and that's what you get.
Hey, just print the sticker the same size. Use the ones for the beta. Who's going to notice? What, some schmuck on the internet dressed like a pirate about 40 years from now is going to notice? Just print the thing. Ship them out.
Hey, what am I, an asshole over here?
Yeah, what am I doing over here?
So I got MTV's Beavis and Butthead's Work Sucks.
That's good. Yeah, I don't have any Beavis and Butthead stuff, man. I don't even have the movie.
8 episodes, no music videos, no commercial interruption. Approximately 45 minutes.
They don't have any of the music videos because that was like the funniest part of that show was their little critiques of the video.
I have the movie somewhere too, but I don't have it with me at the moment. Where am I putting this? Over here. God damn, I got a tickle in my throat. And I got the black lung pop. You got one left? How many you got? 6 left?
I got 2 left. 2 left, really quick. I have one that. Man, are you all right over there?
Yeah, good, man. Shit, go ahead.
Okay. I'm just trying to show you my tape, and you're dying of a plague.
I got the black lung. I just told you.
Classic here, Hobbit.
Oh, the Hobbit.
Yeah, fever dream of a movie, but
the Hobbit. Oh, cute he is.
Yeah.
I'm up to the camera. Let us see that little cute little Hobbit. Yeah, he is.
Of course, this is the Rankin and Bass
Look at that whole bit.
Rankin and Bass version.
Yeah.
One that has brother Theodore as the voice of Gollum. Just pretty fun stuff. This is a very early release. It says MNTEX distribution, MNTEX, MTEX
Okay.
Entertainment distribution. Definitely not the clamshell, the later clamshell one because I think Warner bought the rights to it. I think.
All
And
right.
this is garbage distribution. Garbage distribution doesn't even play. Doesn't even play. We got a lot of the screen skipping. Terrible. So yeah, didn't pay much for it. I think I paid $0.25 for
It
it.
says right on the tape. The tape most likely won't play.
Well, here's what it says. It does kind of say that. For clearer picture, address tracking on VCR. If that doesn't work, just throw it out the window. It doesn't work. Yeah.
Do not watch tape and shower.
Yeah. Do not watch tape at all. Do not watch tape.
Down the Goblin Town.
Down.
We gonna eat some rice and beans.
Down.
We gonna suck on a chili dog.
That's not part of the song at all. Okay.
Oh,
Stop
sorry.
making stuff up.
Way down in Goblin Town. No?
No.
Sorry. Wrong song, I guess.
Whoa, Goblin Town.
Bill Murray, Chris Rock, Osmosis Jones.
Oh, I remember that movie.
About disease and...
Yeah.
This movie's disgusting.
Yeah, let's make a comedy about pathogens and horror.
Yeah. Bill Murray's nose is running through the whole movie and he's blowing it all over the place and shaking hands with people and giving them like chocolate pretzels.
Oh, God, come on. Adam Wright says
way down in Goblin Town.
Adam Wright says he'll never forgive them for what they did to Winger. I guess he's talking about Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, yeah. Beavis and Butthead's rough like that sometimes,
Yeah.
But they're idiots, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, you really can't value their opinion, can you?
No,
I wouldn't just take it with a grain of salt.
that's it. You're not going to argue with like a kindergarten kid, right?
No, you wouldn't argue with them either. So
you might want to crack one sometimes, but you're not going to argue with them.
Yeah. Have my last movie here, my last tape.
The last one, what do you got, Cap? What do you got going on? What is it?
Yeah, I just love having this. Miyazaki's Spirited Away. You ever seen this film, dude?
What the hell is that?
You ever seen this?
No, I don't know what that is.
You got to watch this, dude. You got to watch this film.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't even really describe it to you. It's like this girl gets transported to like a spirit world, and it's like a bathhouse for like spirits, and you have to watch it, man. It's just great.
What year is this?
What?
What year?
What year?
What year? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Cap, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to find out. You want to wait till I find it? Let's see.
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me, Cap? Come in.
2001.
Say copy when you're done, please. Copy.
Over.
Copy that.
2001. Copy. 2001.
2001, eh? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is found this in a thrift store. This is kind of worth a lot of money, but I love having it.
I have it.
You want to have it?
Yeah.
No, you can't have it.
Fair enough.
Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, however you want to say it. This is a subsidiary of Walt Disney, but it's not Walt Disney all the way. It's just like a co-distribution.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you a fan of the Studio Ghibli stuff?
No,
Miyazaki stuff. No.
I have no idea what you're saying right now. So.
Oh. Okay.
I just thought I'd ask for it.
I'm sorry, it's not the Flintstones. You uncultured swine.
The Flintstones, it's gone. You did your mojo. The Flintstones probably broken on the ground down there.
You got it. Oh shit! I dropped my beer because of you.
There you go. You see, it comes back around again. It all comes back around again.
Come here, you.
Incroyable.
Yeah, we're good now.
It was open?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
That sucks. What a bitch.
That's right. I got a towel.
You probably just drank in some seawater and everything.
That's fine. No, that's fine. No, that's good. It's cool. It's all good, man. It's all good, baby.
Baby.
I got a
It was
towel.
all a dream. Cap dropped his beer, it seems, and he drank some seawater.
Well, I'm not in the ocean. I'm on a ship. There's no seawater in here.
Well,
There
the ship
shouldn't be.
leaks, right? Yeah, pirate ships leaks in the hull
This one,
and all that.
baby. Not this one, baby. I got all my
Well,
VHS tapes on
me.
here. Why would it leak?
You're a metrosexual pirate then.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
I couldn't picture this.
Yeah, something. Couldn't picture this. Oh, Rob, I'm just having so much fun here. I can't stand it anymore.
Yeah, well, it's time to wrap it up. We did. We nailed the tape off. It was an excellent tape off. I think.
Do you have any more tapes?
No, I'm done. That was the last one. It was Osmosis
Good,
Jones.
Good stuff. We both had some pretty good stuff.
Yeah. I think. I mean, there's obviously more that we could have brought to the table, but that's what it's about, right? It's about
Yes, this is our readily available supply, not what we have in our storage units.
you know what we got in our repertoire that we carry around in our Batman belt on our regular.
Yeah.
Every
exactly.
day.
So we can whip it out when we want to.
These are the average. When you see a tape off, you're looking at tapes that the captain and I carry around on our person on a regular basis.
They are readily available. We can whip it out at any time. We're not about to expose our units.
That spilled beer is going to make hell on the ship's wood paneling.
Oh no, man! That's why you lacquer the shit, man. Yeah. Come on, man.
If I'm not mistaken, if I know Captain, and I think I do, I'm pretty sure it's teak.
Teak? Yeah, it's teak.
His hull is teak.
Yeah. Teak. Pretty close.
No, well, maybe not. I can tell by your action I might be a little off.
It's some kind of, I don't know.
As long as it's holding together, that's all that matters is that it's floating, right?
Yeah, teak. I cover it with lacquer, and we're all good.
Sure you would.
It smells funny, but it works.
Yeah, don't smell it too much though, because then
kind of getting lightheaded.
Yeah, we might not see you again. You never know. Mm-hmm. Well, so I need to. We like to say, I need to drain the main vein and relieve myself. Walk the plank, as we like to say around here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to thank you, Cap, for hanging out for another Friday night tape talk on and busting out a tape. Oh shit! I wish I can just hit a button. I wish I had a tape off button. And no matter what, I hit it and it plays, right?
Yeah, I know.
But I see something. I'm looking here, and I got the chat on one side. Then I got to go over to the settings and press on a button, and then scroll through the goddamn thing and find it. And it's not convenient.
Well, see, that's why I didn't want to do another video for, you know what I mean. What we talked about earlier, I was like, you know what? I know it's a pain in the ass to get it queued up. So the last time we need another video.
It's not a problem when you're queuing up for the first time because you're setting it in your repertoire, right? You're getting ready to queue it up, so you get ready and you queue it up. But if you're trying to use it spontaneously, offhand, and be like every time we mention tape off, for an example, if I was able to hit the video right away, but I can't. I have to go to the setting and find it and play and all that shit.
Gotta go through the list, scroll down, and then hit it.
So maybe one day we'll have better production, but who knows?
Who knows? We don't have to do for now.
For now, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. Everybody saying good night, and Cap, we'll talk. Like we always do throughout the week. But
I'll see
you again for number 25 next week. The big 25.
That's right, man.
Is it a lot? Is it not a lot? I don't know.
I still haven't decided yet. I just don't know.
Oh my God, you guys do do a live stream? How many? I do number 25, 25.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 25. Yeah.
What do you mean? What have you done for 25 Fridays in a row? What the hell?
Oh, talk to me when you get to 30, bro. Then you're a pro, okay? I don't talk to you amateurs.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Larry. You're the man. Always a good time hanging out with our regular. We went up to like a good 9, 10 of people, 11 people hanging out.
Hey man, we got Professor, we got Larry, we got Lady, we got
But it's
Josh,
the summertime, eh? In the
we got
summertime, people are out
Crusher,
there having a good time, and they catch the tape talk on a later when they're chilling out.
we got Adam Wright, we have Matthew Binney checking in for a little bit. We got the normal crew here, and I think I'm good with that. I mean, it's just like we're all hanging out together.
Long as the normal crew's here hanging out, having a good time.
Yes.
And thank goodness for that we don't have a button because Professor seems like it's like he's blasting.
Yeah, he's
He's
not enjoying that. He's not enjoying that this time. It's really getting to him. We're sorry, Professor. Oh, we're sorry.
Professor, always ready to turn the volume down on our show because sometimes it gets loud.
Mm-hmm.
Loud. I want to hear it loud. You know what I mean? Big Matt's still here. He's still hanging out. You're the man.
Okay, there he is. Thank you, Benny.
All the way from Australia.
Yeah, thunder from down under.
Yeah. And everybody stick around and check out our most awesome outro as we say goodnight and thank you very much.
Good night, everybody.
And take it easy, tape boys. We're going to be...
Yes, good. Now.
Goodbye from Robin the Captain. Goodbye from Robin the Captain. This has been Friday Night Tape Talk with Robin the Captain. Right here on Rob's Vintage Video. Only on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and take care out there. Keep your heads clean and be kind. Rewind. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you next Friday.
Your video and audio heads will now be cleaned.
What?
Your video and audio heads are now clean. Press stop and eject tape now. Eject tape now.
Eject tape now. Eject tape now.
Oh.